Yo. Oh, we got somebody else in the background. Let's see what this is.
Hello.
Hello.
So, we got a problem in the U.S. They're saying that on the waters we're surrounded by nuclear warships out of China and Russia right now.
Oh, wow. For real? They about to bomb
For
us?
real, nuclear warships.
What this just happened just now or something?
Yeah, I sent the news thing to Ray Sean just a minute ago.
All right, we'll get to that. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
You believe in ghosts?
So I believe in ghosts.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
I know one thing. This old lady ain't gonna last forever, and I got two precious little boys. When I meet them on my journey, I guarantee you I'm gonna teach them how to haunt Trezell West.
You gonna teach them how to be some ghosts?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I've got a good one too. Every time he gets around a prison guard, his pants are going to fall down to make it appear that he's trying to fuck the guard. I'm going to teach the boys how to pull his pants to his ankles every time he gets near a guard. Do you know what that's going to look like?
I could only imagine. I could only
But I
imagine.
do got a dress waiting for him. Whether he gets it when he gets to prison or 20 years later when he gets released, he'll get it. He'll get that dress.
Oh, damn, Giz calling me. I just talked to him.
Well, you
Hold
have a
on.
good night. I'm going to get off of here.
You don't want to stay on? You don't want to watch no ghosts?
Oh, I'm fucked up, man. I'm too high.
That's
I'm
all.
so
That's all good.
high. I don't know, man.
Just hit your mute button.
I'm just going to lay the phone down and watch what you're doing.
All right,
Because
yeah,
I'm so stoned, I mean, my God.
you all good. It's all good. Yeah, let's get
You want
into
to
it.
get high, get some Scentsy Skunk. It's one of the best.
I feel you. But yeah, let's hit. Look, I appreciate you for tuning on in. If you want to stay on up, you're more than welcome. Let's go ahead and hit
I'll
that
just sit
mute
here a
button.
minute and get stoned while you guys play with Ghost.
All right. Do your thug. There's a Friday North, man. What's happening?
Yeah, it was good.
What's up, man? You tired, bro?
No, I ain't tired. I'm chilling. I'm watching TV and I'm on here.
We got to cut the lights off, bro.
Huh?
I said you got to cut the lights off, bro. But no, I'm just fucking with you though. It seemed like already dark. I could see your face, man. So we about to get into the ghost part number two. We just want to try to find some interesting ghost videos. Like hopefully we can find something interesting. The
I got
last one was
something
pretty cool.
interesting for you.
Is it
Hey, I
about
got something interesting for you.
is it
And
about
this is
ghosts?
true story. Yep, and it's true story, guys. And you can check the facts. There's a little town in Missouri, and they got a thing called the spook light. And for years and years, people pull their cars up, the light will come and beam right down on them like a ball of fire. You honk your horn, and that thing will disappear and come up from behind you. And they've sent researchers from all over the world. They've sent them from Russia to that location because it's been going on for years and years and years. They have no clue what the hell it is, but they found people out there hung, and it plays tricks on you. It'll pull up. It'll be like a ball of fire in your face, and it'll disappear. And you can make some noise, and it'll circle around and come up from behind you, and all kinds of shit. And they call it the spook light, the Joplin, Missouri spook light.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
That's
they have had research after research, and to this day, it's been going on all these years.
damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
some shit too. I didn't see some things. What about you, Friday North, man? You got any like just anything like paranormal, with ghosts, shit, aliens, whatever the case may be, any like just weird, weird activities, bro.
Yeah, one time I could have sworn I was in a room talking, and there was a lady sitting on a chair, and I was talking to her for hours, bro. I can never forget this. I told the story to a couple
Oh
people,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. I remember that story, yeah.
yeah, me and and I like during what I was talking about, I was looking back, talking like regular, and then I don't know, and I just snapped, and I was like, and I just was in the room like tripping out because I swear that it was I kept seeing her, bro, like it was a person. Like I swear that's the most crazy, probably that's the most craziest thing I ever been to. Like
Like what type of person would like was it one of your ancestors, bro? Or like what was like
I don't know, bro. I can't say who she was. She wasn't talking back. She was just listening. She was sitting there in a chair. I
what did she
promise
look
you.
like?
I just remember she was like a little lighter than you. I think she had yellow on with like red roses over. I'm not sure, but it was something, bro. I don't wanna lie, but it was something like that. Anyway, she was an older lady for sure. Probably in like early 60s, 64, 60, yeah, 64, something like that. But yeah,
Okay.
she was like literally sitting there, and I'm just talking, literally in the room by myself. I
Damn,
was not. I
that's
was,
crazy,
yeah,
man.
that shit was crazy as fuck. I'm telling you, crazy.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. We got two people watching.
Hey,
Make
has
sure you
anybody ever heard
bro.
about
Hey,
the?
hey, hold on real quick. Hold on. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, man. It's the late night episode. I think I'm gonna start doing these like late night. We finna do like some creepy and the dark stuff. I don't know. We gonna find something like tonight. I don't really got no content. The last time I did this, I did run across some great content. Like it was really cool. So we just gonna go through some things tonight, and hopefully tonight, which I think we would find a good, interesting video where we all could react to. It's all based off of paranormal activity, ghosts, whatever the case may be, man. And so yeah, that's pretty much that. All right, Gail, what you were saying?
Yeah, has anybody heard about the tree in Long Beach, California?
I don't
They
know, but
say
I'm
if
from
you
Long Beach. My
pull
boy's
your
from Long Beach.
car up to the tree in Long Beach at night, it'll lock you up in your own car and lock up the steering wheel, lock up your doors, and won't let you out until daylight.
I don't know. I ain't heard it. I was born in Long Beach. My boy's from Long Beach too. Friday North.
Yo, yeah, I'm from Long Beach, but
Anybody ever
I
heard
never
that
heard of that.
story?
You
Nah,
heard
I
of
never
that,
heard of
bro?
that. Nah,
I don't know. The most freakiest thing, like stories that I heard from Long Beach, is the Queen Mary.
Queen Mary.
Yeah, that's about it.
Is that the one where the woman died in the water?
I don't know, but I know it's a whole ship out there that they got, and you could go on the ship. I remember my mama took me on Halloween, but I don't remember nothing.
They still throw honey houses and stuff on there to this day.
Yeah, I don't know. I was born there, but I don't know the exact story. Do you know the story behind the Queen Mary, bro?
What?
Do you know the story behind the Queen Mary?
No, I don't.
I just know it's something about that ship, and it's supposed to be haunted. Maybe we can get into that. Maybe let's see. Actually, that's what we fun to do right now. What you think, Q? Friday North? I
You
think that's
stole the words right out of my mind, bro.
yeah. I think that's a good. I think that's
I
a
swear
good.
he did, bro. I was about to say, might as well look it up. Shit. Yeah, you said it, so I didn't say it.
And that's crazy because we both from Long Beach.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I personally have never been to Long Beach, but I have a past that was in Long Beach.
Hey, let me tell you this about Long Beach.
Where you from?
Long Beach is
I
very,
live in
very
Missouri, but
Long
all
Beach is
my mom's
beautiful.
relatives are from Long Beach.
That's crazy because the show I'm watching right now is in Missouri. It's called Ozark.
Yeah. Well, the relatives that I had from Long Beach, their last name would be Lynch, Bryant, and Yoder.
All right.
And they were Catholic.
Okay. The 100 decks of the uh I'm trying to they got a lot of videos. Let me see. Hmm. All right. Real ghost stories of the Queen Mary. I guess we could get into that.
This would be interesting.
I hope it is. I hope it is. And for the folks out there, we just, it is episode 11, Ghost Part 2. We just trying to find some raw footage. So if this works, man. The Queen Mary out of Long Beach, California. Real ghost stories of the Queen Mary.
Around the Titanic artifacts for almost 20 years. And I've been alone with them, all of them. Not at odd times of the day, but just alone in a vault. And at no time did I ever have a premonition or an off-presence feeling of any kind, positive or negative.
It looked like he didn't see some ghosts in his
They were
life.
being studied. And when I was done, they went back in the box and they went back in the vault.
Why are
I
you
have
not
never
sleeping?
had any paranormal feelings coming off
I'm
them.
dead. It's like he ain't got none.
Ew.
The wreck site.
It looked like he get 3 hours of sleep every
I've
night.
been there, and there's really nothing to report.
Hey, we got to keep it comical,
Sorry,
I'm about
he
to
looks
tell
like
you
he's
that I saw
stoned. I'm
some
sorry.
things on the Queen Mary that have really changed my mind about
No, they changed your
the
life.
other world. My first job in life.
You don't
was
want to sleep anymore.
Once I was on board a few weeks, you start hearing stories that the ship is haunted. And the attitude of the management at the time was just tamp it down, don't discuss it, don't bring it up. If somebody does see something odd on the tour, kind of talk them through it and talk them out of it. It was definitely something that was discouraged. Now, as a kid, I grew up in a secular household, and ghosts and that sort of stuff were mostly Halloween fun. I certainly was not prepared to see anything. I didn't believe in that stuff. I was strictly a rationalist. Now, the odd thing about these incidents, and there's 3 of them, is first of all, they're really not traditional hauntings. They're more like trips to the night gallery. Odd things, inexplicable things you see, but nothing that you could actually construct, a Halloween story around. All of these incidents occurred back in 1979, and they all occurred in a space of just a few days. The first incident is probably the most traditional haunting in that I was stationed in the first-class swimming pool as a guide. If you've ever been on the Queen Mary, the pool is in the bottom of the gallery. In other words, you have the pool, then you have the deck around the pool, and then you have a balcony, and then you have pillars supporting the ceiling. And there's only one way to get from the lower platform to the upper platform, and that's coming up a staircase that's in plain view. This is taking place about 11 o'clock.
Hey, Friday North. Don't you know we've seen, like, I don't know, it just seemed like ships is already, like, from the movies and all that, like, it's already demonic. It's already dark. Like, it's nothing good that comes from a ship.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of Fucking yeah. Well, you said like you said from the movies. So that's where we first come from. So,
Yeah,
shit be haunted.
it's always ghosts
You
on
seen
the shit. It's
ghost shit?
always
Yeah.
yeah, all that. I just seen a Netflix show, man, about a ship. It was with a pyramid. What's the name of that, bro? You probably know. With a little 1988. You seen that?
Nah.
You ain't seen that, bro? That's crazy. Cause you watch
What?
every.
You
Hey,
said
can I ask you a question?
Is it about ghosts and ships?
No, it's about Long Beach. Just out of curiosity.
It's
you
Have
about
said
you
what?
about
guys ever
ghosts and
heard of a
shit.
famous bar called the Bloody Mary?
I remember something like that as a
Everybody
kid.
know about Bloody Mary.
And
A bar called the Bloody Mary.
Oh, a bar, no. I just know
oh,
that little thing where people go in the restroom, turn the lights off, say it in the mirror 5 times. We used to do that when we was kids.
yeah, in California.
What about it
Well,
though?
I just wondered because they say it was supposed to be a landmark of Long Beach or something.
A landmark?
Yeah, it was a famous bar called the Bloody Mary or something. It's
Yeah,
Bloody Mary is the
I don't
name
think
of it.
it's definitely
It
not.
was named after a drink that I guess had beer and tomato sauce or something or tomato juice.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm familiar with the drink, but I don't know about a landmark in Long Beach.
Yeah, okay. So I've never been there, so I don't know. I'm just going by what I was told.
Yeah, I don't know. But let me tell you this again: Long Beach is a beautiful city. Like it really is. So it
Yeah,
might be.
well, so I never met none of these folks, but I may have some money sitting in Long Beach. I don't know.
Hey, go
That's
get
why
that
I'm curious to ask some questions.
money. Ian, Ian.
What up, my family?
Hey, you been? What's up, bro? You
What's
been
up,
to the?
man?
You been to the Queen Mary?
Oh yeah, I've been there a few times. There's lots of ghosts there.
It is. That's what we own, bro. Let me hear your story. You seen some ghosts on the Queen
You had
Mary?
an encounter with a ghost
Well,
in
I never seen any, but I felt the presence.
You felt the vibes?
Yeah.
Was it good or bad?
Was it in your kitchen?
It like somebody passing by you. You can feel like a gust of wind, like somebody passing by you, and nobody was there.
Like, get out of here?
Uh,
Like, you're not welcome. Get out.
Or
I
was
don't
it
know. I
like
kind of felt like that part was set
or
up, but
was
I
it
could
or
feel
was
the
it like
energy.
more what or was it more of like meet me in the bedroom?
No.
I mean, usually ghost presence is like get out. Like, cause you go into abandoned spots, hotels or ships or houses.
But some
You,
I ain't gonna lie, some ghosts they want to fuck you. So
Well, my mom was left in my house for an extra month and a half after she passed.
why are you laughing, bro? He talking about his mama.
no, bro, I'm laughing at what I said, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
I
yeah. Go
said
ahead.
ghosts. Yeah, I said ghosts like to have sex. I wasn't laughing at you, Ian.
Yeah, cause he was talking about his mama, bro.
Well, he was asking about similar stories, and I was just saying my mom was in my house for a month and a half after she passed.
Okay.
Okay, nobody smelled the body.
No, Gail. He talking about
No, she
after
passed in the hospice house,
he talking
but
about after
she
she
was
passed.
spiritually in my house for a month and a half
Oh, so
before
she
she
just
left.
make her presence known.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah. All right, we all on the same track. Shout out to everybody that's up here, man. We get into some ghost stories. Episode Keeping the Book episode number 11, Ghost Part 2, late night edition. Let's get it. We on the Queen Mary, man. Let's see what they're talking about.
O'clock in the morning, the unwitching hour. And I was walking into the pool. And as I walk in, I see a young lady coming up the stairs. She's a little early for being a tourist, but not too early to be impossible. And I look.
Honestly though, I'm gonna keep it a book. This dude is boring. I'm expecting some
Yeah,
more.
I'm sorry to say, Ray Sean, he is boring.
Yeah, I want to see some videos. Like, I want to actually see some things. Um, yeah, I don't know. Shout out to the Queen Mary though. We'll figure. I'm gonna find some videos that's interesting on that. But we got to get back to it. We need some visuals, man. We need to see some ghosts. I want to see some ghosts. I'm gonna just type in angry ghost. That's what I typed in last time. Let's see. Y'all still there, man? What's going on with everybody on the panel? Let's...
Bro, you said you was playing, so I was waiting.
Yeah, I am. Let's see.
What's that angry grandpa? Oh, is that the one that shot the guy? The grandpa and the look up the video that's got grandpa shoots landlord.
Is he a ghost?
Well, I don't know, but it's interesting video. It's like 95 years old, and he comes out like a mafia dude dressed in a mafia suit. Shows him live on video killing the land. Or no, it didn't kill him, but he shot him in the legs and shit.
She said 95 years old.
Yeah, it's Google 95-year-old man shoots landlord. It happened in Chicago.
We'll do that. We got to keep it on the ghost.
He's dressed up like a mafia figure guy and everything. I mean, he's got that old 60s hat.
He's probably a ghost now. He probably dead now, but
No, they let him go.
He probably dead.
The court sided in with Grandpa.
No longer. Hey, look, this was a video that I was gonna play. I don't know. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what this is. It might be good. Let's just see.
First off, there are no extra fees for premium.
If it's not, we're gonna keep it.
Charles, I'm looking at your picture right now on my computer.
Let's see what this is, y'all.
Come through. It's him.
He lost Ian. I don't know where he went.
That's angry Grandpa, but that's not.
Say goodbye to Michael?
That's not the one that shot his landlord.
Yeah, they got to be dead. They got to be a ghost. We talking about ghosts.
I'm here in my office in my home. I've had so many requests from fans and people, and actually from Kid Behind the Camera. He runs a vlog that he's run for a few years, and he's given me shout outs quite a few times.
All right, so we got some requests, so it must be a good video.
He's been trying to reach out.
Must be a good video.
Angry Grandpa, who passed away.
Friday North, come on, man. You got to keep the commentary going. Like that Long Beach shit, man. That Snoop Dogg shit. Like, like a boxing match.
He has been so
them ad-libs.
Y'all better watch the video. I'm watching TV.
The fact that he would
I got you
to attempt to reach
you got to watch this too, though. I'm going to tell you when it
means I'm going to give it a try.
I'm watching both.
This morning, it's around 9 in the
My
morning.
phone is loud.
I basically got out of bed.
Hey, look, it's 9 in the morning, bro. He about to play with ghosts. Like, what's wrong? He wake up ready to play with
Angry Grandpa
demons.
right here.
He got the detective in his
funeral service.
He got Cub's funeral.
So let's see.
He's dedicated, bro.
Capture anything. I'm going to turn on the Wonder Box. I have.
Cub mad. You wake up 9 in the morning. He got his funeral.
Oh, he has to turn on a fucking Wonder Box. He ain't real. It's all set up deal.
From Keith,
bro, it's 9 in the morning.
He shouldn't have to turn on the damn Wonder Box.
This is what he has to do. This is what he got to do. But why are you doing this at 9 in the morning, though?
So if there's any
come on.
I would be mad. Hey, look, I would be, if I was a ghost, I would be mad just off of that. Like, you couldn't wait till dark time,
Charles
bro.
Green, Charles Marvin Green. He was the Angry Grandpa.
And you didn't say my whole name.
He had something like over 3 million subscribers.
An Angry Grandpa on YouTube.
if any spirits can help connect me to Charles Marvin Green Jr., aka the Angry Grandpa, or let me know if he's crossed over for some validation. Let's play this app and see how it goes. What was that? Hello? What was that?
Keep your trap shut.
I'm gonna shut this camera off.
Hey, let me ask y'all this, man. Everybody in the comment section, everybody that's watching, my co-host and my guest. Do y'all believe in this right here? Like,
No, not this one. Anytime that they have to use a device to make the ghost come out, it's not really real.
Okay. How you feel
An
about that?
actual haunting, an actual ghost ain't gonna go popping out anytime you turn on a device. They're just gonna come out, and that's gonna be that.
All right. Okay, I feel you on that. So let me say this real quick before Friday North answer his question. I kind of like sort of believe in it, but I feel when somebody goes to heaven that they're no longer here. Their spirit is not here. They're not fucking with nobody. They're not on no spirit box or nothing. It might be possible, but this is just my thought. Like, you know, I feel when spirits is doing shit like this, if it is real, they might be on the other side, or they might be just tapping back in because something was not complete on Earth. I think a lot of shit, like, you know. So yeah, I don't know. What about you, Friday North? Friday.
Yeah.
What do you feel, bro?
About what?
You're not even paying attention, bro.
Man, you don't know how good the show is. What was the question? I'm here.
Okay, so basically, I was just asking, like, if you believe in this type of shit, who believe in this type of shit, and then I said that, like, I feel like when a soul goes to heaven, that they're gone, bro, off this earth. Like, you know, it's only so, you know, even if they might come back to do some shit like this, to speak over a spirit box or to haunt somebody, you know, it's for different reasons. But I feel like a genuine soul that's transitioned from earth to the spiritual world is gone. So I do believe in shit like this, but it's from a soul that is not nothing against them, but I just feel they're not settled yet. Now, what that settlement may be in the next dimension, I don't know. It might be another family member that they're mad at. It might have been something that they did in their life to where they still stuck here. But if this is real, it's from a stuck soul, or a soul that is trying to get, you know, you feel me? Basically, an angry soul, you know, that's not happy with leaving this earth.
I don't know who in the fuck think they could talk to the dead. That's not.
Well, I believe when you die and you go cross over to the other side, you take that journey, that you can meet the other people on the other side.
Hey, but
you
look,
can
bro,
have a communication with them.
Friday North, I'm pretty sure is people that could. That's what God bless people that read cards and shit, fool. God bless some type of people, bro.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying I never encountered nobody who could do that. So,
well, I tell you what, thinking back on it, and I never went out there to find out.
Like,
but
I feel like a lot of stuff is possible, but I don't feel like. I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff is possible. Like, you never know the unknown, and like in the in between spirits are still floating, and spirits that be here. Yes, I do believe in all of that. I'm saying that me personally, I've never experienced talking to the dead. Now, I have had dreams when I had people that was gone that, you know, would pop in my dreams. You know, I'm spiritual, so like, you know, that moves me, and it talks like it make me feel a certain way, like in a spiritual way.
Okay, all right. So look, this is what we finna do, bro. This is exactly what we finna do, and that's a good answer right there too. We finna watch this video and decide how we feel afterwards, like on a spiritual tip. Like, do you feel it's legitimate? Whatever the fuck happens in this video, we just gonna decide. Like, you know, was it legitimate? Like, how did you feel? And that's a good, you know, I'm glad you feel like that, because like we could just watch something and just get a natural feeling. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to do on this episode 11, bro. You feel me? As you being my co-host, we gonna watch this shit, and we just gonna give our natural feelings at the end, like if it's authentic. Do we feel what's going on throughout the video, like and then boom. I guess I think that's a good thing to do. What you think?
Sounds good.
All right, yes. I'm Friday North. What you think, bro?
Yeah, I'm down with it. Let's get it.
All right, that's good.
Off and go to the main camera. Can we get connected with Charles Marvin Green Jr.? Keep my trap shut. Do you have anything to say to Michael? You've already told me? Say goodbye. Charles Green. Charles? I'm looking at your picture right now on my computer screen. Can you come through? It's him? Come in and say goodbye. Thank you. Can you say goodbye to Michael? I'm sure he misses and loves you. I'm sure many miss and love you. You had a lot of fans on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna do something cool. Fine.
Because it's extremely rare to get the voice of a loved one or the deceased to come through, because of the way spirits speak. They speak by manipulation of audio. So we give them an audio source that's completely random, and they will manipulate it to leave the messages they want. But it's very hard for them to use the voice that they had in life. So for this reason, I'm now going to actually give
You hearing that? What he's saying?
his own voice via a video from his channel.
Yeah, hold on. Let him
Reverse
talk.
this audio, so it's impossible for a forward reply to come in. Take a look, I explain it, and then we'll give it a try to see. This is how I connected with Tom Petty during my Tom Petty session.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the Tom Petty video. I'm gonna play an Angry Grandpa video. I'm gonna run the Wonderbox in reverse direct line mode, which will take his voice here and reverse it and play it backwards. If we hear a forward speech or an answer to our question, the only explanation is a spirit reply, because it's impossible to get an answer to a question in reverse direct line mode. Turn on the reverb correctly. We're going to press play so you hear the video. So we're going to turn on reverse. It's going to take a few seconds, and it's going to reverse that audio. We're going to give Charles Green the chance to use his own voice and change it. I'm going to pause it. Now, for those of you who don't understand what I'm doing, I'm reversing this in real time. So the audio's being played backwards, okay? So it's not possible to get an answer to a question in forward speech because it's reversed. This is proving that the Wonderbox allows spirits to come through and manipulate the audio to speak if we get a reply. So I have it paused right now. My laptop is hooked up. So I'm going to ask, we're going to ask a question, and hopefully we're going to get an answer. Charles Green Jr., the Angry Grandpa. I've been asked by Michael Green to try to contact you. Is there anything you would like to say to him? Now, when I press play, there'll be a delay because in real time it takes 5 to 7 seconds to reverse that. Is there anything you'd like to say to your family, your fans, or Michael? Come on through. Come on through.
Okay.
Michael would love to hear from you. Pop, that's me. That's me. Talk to us.
Seemed like that video was cut short. I'm not really too interested. Let's get on to the next video.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That shit was,
Well, I didn't really feel no vibe. I already know. We gonna find one though, bro. We is gonna find one. Let's just try to. I want some visual. I want to see like some actual ghost activities. Shout out to everybody that's out there. We got 3 people tuned in at 1:26 in the morning. Man, them 3 people out there mean so much love, peace, and blessings to you. Just make sure you get that.
Ray Sean, I've
much love.
personally never experienced it, but I've talked to people that have. You ever heard of a half man, half goat running around?
I mean, I heard of half man, half goat, and revelations, and certain things. So yeah, somewhat in my
Well, in
life.
Missouri, we supposedly have a half man, half goat. People claim to have seen it and talked to it in the woods and had encounters with it. I don't know. I've never seen it, but that'd be a sight to see, wouldn't it?
It's from from the things that I done learned in life. It's a lot of things that go down in the woods.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's some shit that's happening I ain't telling.
But yeah, we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it going. Like I said, I didn't really have no content for this episode. I just try to keep it raw. We're gonna find a good video to watch. You gotta manifest it. So we're going into this next one. Top 10 scariest ghost encounters. So maybe this could provide some visual that we're looking for. If it gets boring to me, I'm gonna say we're gonna stop it. We're gonna move on to the next one.
Now, I'll tell you something's really weird. My family claims that my grandmother's sister would talk out of the grave. I never seen it, but they claim she did.
Infamous truth teller, what's the word, Ray Sean? You already know what the word is. What's the word with you? You might as well hop on up. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section. Hop on up. We just pretty much having fun, man. That's it. We just having fun going, late night ghost activities. That's it.
Well, I'd like to know what's going on with them Russian warships and freaking
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Missiles surrounding the U.S.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it for sure. We just gotta, stay on subject. We got 5 people watching. Friday North.
They can take us out in a matter of seconds.
Well, bro, I'm listening.
I'm just saying we got 5 people watching, man. Let's go. Let's
How
get
y'all
it.
5 people doing, man?
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I know it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and that's crazy. At 1:30 in the morning.
If y'all know me, y'all know I love a good show, bro, and I just happen to have one on. I don't want to pause it.
But we popping over here though, bro. Come on, man.
I'm still trying to tap back and forth, bro.
There's not too many times we get 5 people watching at 1:30 in the morning. That's hella good.
Man. I'm about to warm my shrimp pasta up. Y'all give me? Yeah.
Hit that thumbs up. Hey, as long as you watching the phone, bro, you good.
Motherfucker on 4%.
Put that shit on the charger.
That mean I'm gonna have to stand up.
So you about to be out. All right, let's get into this. Come on.
I'm not home right now. I'm at my cousin's house. He don't got no outlets. I'm on his couch. He don't got no outlets by the couch.
I'm going. Yeah, but look, it's come up with chat. I'm not going to sit here. Everything's thrown at me. If you're there, please show yourself. It's thrown at me!
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no. Okay.
Time to go. We're going.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out. We got some comments coming in. Wicked Ways. So we talking about ghosts and spirit boxes piece. This dropped in. Thought I'd check in out. Check it out. 4:30 in my neck of the woods. Hey, shout out to you. Yeah, that's what we just having fun right now. But look, man, I'm about to go back to this video to what I know that I know all of us ain't win over, even me and you, Friday North. And all this, I guess next time I gotta prepare and get the videos together because these videos is boo boo. We just finna double back on this one, bro. You never finished it with me, anyways.
Talking about the Arabian dude.
Yeah, we gotta finish that because that we have to talk about that, bro. And we have to finish it because I want to know.
You gotta start from the top for them.
All right, you down? You gonna be here with me? For
I'm
you
here.
too.
I'm just
We got
sitting
5.
back
Hey.
relaxing.
All right, so look, let me tell you. I know for sure this is a good ghost video, and it's like a movie or something. Like you know how a movie is, it just adds up and adds up and adds up, and then like my feeling, like I don't feel this is a fake video. You get a lot of ghost videos out there that's you might think that is fake. Is at the Haunted Hospital. I think I've seen this one before. I don't know which one you're talking about, Wicked Ways, but we finna get into a new one. For everybody that's in here, for my co-host, I guess that's up on here, and then the 5 people that's watching. I know this is a good video that y'all might not have seen. I'm just getting up, putting coffee on. Let's do this. Yeah, we finna do it. That's what I like to hear. Shout out to Wicked Ways. As a matter of fact,
What up, Wicked Ways? Come on up here.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna drop. You could come up too.
Okay, motherfucker.
We got her name Gail.
Oh man, what?
So let me tell y'all, this video is 12 minutes long. I feel it's a good ass video. Like this is one of the best ghost videos because at the end, it still left me like, damn, this might be a real good. Like it might be real. And then I watched everything like in between. It don't seem like nothing is set up. But let me tell y'all this. We finna get into this video. Y'all just gotta watch it. It's gonna add up to a good video. Let's go.
Oh God. Let's set this motherfucker up. God dang. Dang. Oh, this fucking shit up.
بسم الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. السلام عليكم.
And let me say this real quick. I'm gonna be pausing in and out throughout the video. Yeah, exactly. Wicked Ways. You feel me? The Lord, he praying. That's exactly what I was finna say. Like, these type of people, Muslims and people, on that end, don't really play no jokes. You feel me? They don't usually, they don't do shit like this. They don't, they serious about their God. So that's the first thing that I thought too. The Lord, he praying. He's really praying. Like, we don't understand his language, but I feel it like spiritually. I feel like he's solidified. That's very important right there. That I'm glad you noticed that because I was just going to speak on that and you made that comment. And let me post that comment real quick so we all on the same page. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. The Lord, he praying. These people don't pray. They don't play about that. No, they don't play. He's serious too. I feel it as already. Let me ask you this, Wicked Ways. Have you seen this video? Or you just off top, just because of what he just said, you feel it already? Because we all in this together. Friday North, what you feel, bro? Come on, man. Co-host.
I'm warming my food up, bro. I told y'all that I'm about to warm my food.
But you see the comment though? You hear what's going on?
Oh, the Lord, yeah. You talking about him? You talking about how serious the people they don't play with their culture? I'm listening, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into it.
تذكرون الكرسي هذا؟ قسما بالله لسه ما حله. هذا اللي تحرك.
Yeah, he's serious. I feel the same way. Glad we on the same level.
تحريك ضرب الجدار. طبعا هنا يا اخوان كلها خفافيش. الآن وضع البيت جدا هادي.
We finna go through this, y'all. It's 12 minutes long. Wicked Ways says, no, I never seen this, and I feel it as well. I don't feel like this dude playing. He's scared of something. He went for something. I feel the same way.
عمو جاسم برا ها أي شي يجيني جاسم برا بالسيارة هذه قرصة منه والقبر في غرفة ما دخلتها دائما ادخلها أنا
And let me tell y'all this, it's going to turn up for sure. It's going to intensify. It goes from this beginning stage to things start getting crazy.
طيب خلينا نطلع بسم الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق
Yeah, fam, I don't know exactly where he is at, but it's definitely something abandoned. I feel like he went there to find something. Like, I don't exactly know. And I don't know what country, he's in or where he's from, but it's definitely something abandoned for sure. And it looks like a house. It doesn't look like a hospital or a hotel. It looks like a big ass house that was probably owned by some, high end people.
الظاهر اني دخلت بالمقلوب. انا دائما اخش من هنا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من كل شيطان وهامه. في أحد؟ لا. الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نرجع للحمام. نرجع للحمام. في أحد؟ في أحد في المكان؟
Friday North, you still there, bro? Friday North, where you at? Where you at? You still there?
Yo. Looks like my brother's old apartment.
Just making sure you still here, fool.
بسم الله. ايش هذا؟ بسم الله. معقول الحمامة سوت الصوت هذا؟ بسم الله. يا اخواني رب الكعبة اصوات ما هي طبيعية.
All right, so y'all, this is where it kind of starts at. Like, if you hear the noises in the background, that's all the noises that he's not making. So this is kind of where the video starts at. Friday North, bro, where you at? I kind of feel like he's looking for somebody. Yeah, I think that's what I think too. Like, he went there to try to find his spirit or something. Like, obviously, like, he went there to find the spirit. But this is basically like, at first we let me see. We is 7 minutes in. So yeah, this is where the transition goes to where hold on real quick. This is where the transition goes to where you start hearing stuff. So you gotta listen in the background, and you gotta kind of like put it together yourself to to see if it's fake or not, and then go off of your own vibe.
في أحد في المكان؟ بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
Did y'all hear them footsteps?
Yeah.
You heard them footsteps?
Yeah, I heard it.
Infamous, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm gonna give you a link right now.
About ghosts?
Yeah.
All right, cool. As long as
I
we
was
on
looking something up
subject
this morning.
about
Come on, right
ghosts,
away.
we get Friday North, bro. You about to get fired, fool. Friday North probably over there trying to microwave some shit, trying
It's
to
in the
watch
back. It's in
this,
the
watch
private chat.
that. Huh?
It's just ghosts that are seen like random, like like people are just doing random stuff and just things are just coming out of nowhere. I was just looking stuff up because I saw that that's what you were doing, so I was trying to find something.
Yeah, I was trying to find some good videos. That's why I had to like go back to this video because I already seen it.
Yo, dang, can I eat my food? Dang, bro.
I'm just trying to make sure you still here. Go ahead. Just
Bro, I'm right here, bro. I'm eating.
Bro, take a bite and then be like, I'm here, and then you feel me? That's it. But yeah, let's go. All right, Infamous, I'm gonna get into that too. But let's all watch this together. Y'all all heard them footsteps, right? And this is where we left off Friday North the last time, and then we didn't get to finish. So we kind of caught up on episode 1. So let's go.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the footsteps last time, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play it back a little bit. Let's see. Everybody should be able to hear it. Just I hear it.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
Wait, hold on. Somebody's background is playing. Make sure everybody is muted up. Everybody mute their microphones unless you know I'm talking to you or you ready to talk. Gail, you got to mute your microphone.
Oh, I've had my microphone on mic. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, your background is quiet, so you good. It was somebody else, but we good. If your background is noisy, just make sure you got your microphone muted. Headphones always work, but then still, if your background is noisy, mute up until you want to speak. You can speak whenever you want to. So let y'all know that. Let's go.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ما فيش، هذه وضعها خطير، وضعها غريب. هذه غرفة فيها بلا. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I don't think he was American. I think he was a different nationality.
Well, obviously he's not American. We know he's not American. He's some type of hold on real quick. Let me add Infamous back. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that, Infamous. But yeah, obviously he's from a foreign country. Like, I would think he's Muslim. And it's either he's a good ass actor and they really put this shit together, which I don't think they play over there with God like that. So that's something that I think about too on my end. That makes me feel like this video might be legitimate, I wouldn't say like 100% because it's kind of hard to say anything is 100% in life. Um, but I say, like in the 90s, um, but I might be wrong. I don't know. That's what we all here for to watch this video and see what y'all think. But he's definitely not American. We know that for sure.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء.
Y'all see that door just closed? I don't know if a lot of things is going on after 7 minutes. This is like, he's there for 7 minutes, and then it's like the ghost, allegedly, right? If this is authentic, the ghosts start tripping. Let me tell y'all this. The title of this YouTube is Man Fight with Real Angry Ghosts. That's the title of it. So like after 7 minutes, I guess that's when the ghost gets angry and
let it play, Rayshawn, sucker.
Yeah, I am. I just gotta try to explain to folks. Like
we can't get scared if you can't.
I'm trying to make y'all.
I'm just messing with you.
This is my job. I gotta narrate. Like I'm the narrator.
I was just messing with you, Rayshawn.
You ever watch sci-fi and they got a narrator?
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I wish I could talk like Unsolved Mysteries. That dude on Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah.
But I guess I got man. But hey, R.P. Rest in peace, Art LeBeau though. You feel me?
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم.
Now you see his hand. Okay, I saw his hand.
Yeah.
That was not a ghost hand.
That was his hand trying to open the cabinets, but it wouldn't open until like the third try, and then he was able to open it. But that was definitely his hand. It wasn't a ghost hand.
Gail's tough. She's tougher than nails.
You see how it closed back by man? I gotta pay attention.
Yeah, he closed it right back up.
No, the ghost closed it. Look, hold on.
So he's trying to chase the ghost, or the ghost is chasing him?
No, he went there on his own OR, on his own reconnaissance, and he's chasing the ghost.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he's running after the ghost. All right.
He went up to the establishment, wherever he's at, this abandoned place. He walked up to it. Obviously, trying to find some type of, I don't know what he was looking for, but yeah, so he
found it.
Yeah, he went there.
They might not be friendly.
So like right there, the ghost allegedly closed the cabinet. He went back to the cabinet and tried to open it. So he's either a good actor or a good YouTuber / actor.
A lot of times when they say spirits are like that, it's because they're stuck in between both worlds, and it just depends on what their history was or what their life was. You know what I mean? Like they're stuck. Like they could be like not good people, or you know what I mean? They're not nice people, so they end up being angry spirits because they're stuck in between. So that you know what I mean? That when you come and intrude on their, in their area, or wherever they died at.
Exactly, and I kind of explained that earlier, like on how I feel, and pretty much how I feel is the same way on what you just said. Like I feel when a good spirit die and they transition and leave this earth, they gone. You know what I mean? Their spirit is not here to haunt people unless it's for a certain reason, or unless.
Or sometimes they don't even realize that they're stuck. They don't realize that they're gone. They're still like what the hell? You know what I mean? So
all I know is when I go meet the boys, I'm going to teach them about haunting Wanda and all kinds of shit. I'm going to make some people's lives hell and teach them boys everything. Yeah, they're going to be hungry. He's talking about rambunctious. He don't know my babies.
Yeah, all we wish for them boys is peace. You know what I mean?
I
They
used to
Oh, I
go. I
want
used
them
to.
to have
I used to when I
peace,
used to go to like the
but I
store or
just want them
something.
to have fun. I'm going
yeah.
to teach them to do fun stuff and laugh about it and be ornery.
Oh yeah, they straight, man. Once they them as kids, you know, kids is the purest thing that can happen to this earth. So once a kid, a child
Yeah,
lose
they
their
can
life,
be ornery and
and
be good kids.
listen real quick. And once they transition to that other life, they straight, man. Them the last people to worry about on where they going. You know,
Oh,
God
I'm going on that journey. I don't know when, but when I go, I'm going to meet them and I'm going to tell them how everybody loves them. And I'm going to teach them how to play tricks on Trezella and Jacqueline. That's for sure.
Jesus. Hey, I
Yeah,
got a
but
scary picture too. Like, well, it's kind of wobbly because I took a picture of it because I was like, nobody's gonna believe me, and it's kind of like shaky. I took it a long time ago when I first had my 8-year-old, and yeah. So if you want to see it, I'll share it with you.
all right, yeah,
Put
just
it up there. I want to see it.
you got to send it to the private chat or my. If you could send it to Facebook, that'd be easier.
Yeah, just send it to Facebook and I'll see it on there. Everybody will see it. It'd be
No,
cool.
I'm saying send it to my messenger, infamous, so I can
Oh,
share it.
yeah, and I can look on his messenger and see it.
I got you.
All right, but yeah, y'all, let's get back into this video. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Much love, much love. This is episode 11, late night edition of Ghost. This is like the fun part, you know, where we get to have fun and we don't got to talk about bad news and, you know, all that stuff. We just, it's life, man. You know, we all here just to figure out shit. Let's get it though.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيك حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل قسما بالله يا اخوان كنت ارجع ريوس
Well, he's going after it, isn't he? I wonder if he's a priest in another country or a religious figure or something going after it. Would you see his eyeballs?
Wait, what you say, fam? My bad. I was in the background. Yeah.
I wondered if he's some kind of a religious kind of figure going after the evil ghost.
Well, you know, like most of
The way he's chasing it through the apartment or the premises, it kind of seems like he's not afraid of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, let me tell you this as far as like what I'm educated on with Muslims. It sounds like he Muslim. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm not 100% sure. But you know, Muslims is godly people that don't fear at all. The only thing they do fear is God, and they don't play with God like that. Like, you know, so
yeah.
That's what makes me lean on.
That's the impression I get is he's, you know, he's some kind of a figure for religion or something, and he's going after something evil there. He's got something and he's trying to get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically that's what it is.
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله. يا اخوان انا بضطر يا اخوان اني امشي. بسم الله بسم الله. ايش الخبر هذا؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it with that video, man. What y'all think, man? Everybody that's tuned in. I don't know if Wicked Ways is still up in here. Shout out to Wicked Ways. Been in the comment section the whole video. The last comment that they made was looking for someone who knows what, but there he is. I agree with the Muslim part. I think I don't know what she meant at the end of that. But yeah, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this is the main thing? Do y'all think that was a real video or not? That's the main question right now. We all watched the video. For those that's up here, for those that's in the comment section, Gail, you keep popping up twice in the background, but you're still up here.
Yeah, I know. We've got some bad weather here. My internet's fucking up.
Okay.
We're supposed to have some snow and ice and all that crap.
Okay, well, you sound good. Infamous, what you think? I know you came in kind of in the middle of the video, but do you think that was a real video or what? Infamous. I don't know. It's definitely one of the better ones I've seen. The fear in his voice, what makes it unbelievable to me. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like, at the end of the day, you can't really 100% say.
I'm here. I'm in other windows. I can hear everything. I'm just in other windows. I don't know. It wasn't too scary for me.
Yeah, I don't think.
But maybe it's because you can't understand what he's saying either. You know what I mean?
I don't think that it was the point of being scary. It's just the point of it being real. Like, that's the main thing of getting, out the video.
That's true.
Which, we watch stuff like this. We can't necessarily say it's real or not.
A lot of people don't know The Exorcist actually happened in St. Louis, Missouri. You ever heard of The Exorcist?
The what?
The Exorcist.
Yeah, the movie, right?
It happened in St. Louis, Missouri. It was based on a true story.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know the true story. I don't really know.
Well, they allege it happened in St. Louis.
Okay, yeah, I don't really know, fam. But from Wicked Ways, she says, Wicked Ways, are you a male or are you a female? I don't want to keep saying she or he. But Wicked Ways says, I don't know. It's definitely one of the better ones I've seen. The fear in his voice is what makes it believable to me. I feel the same way. Okay, yeah, I got you. Of a young boy that you're speaking of. Oh, she's talking about you and the exorcism, whatever the hell. Yeah. But that
when I used to go to the store, and it was weird. After I had my 8-year-old, like I started seeing like, not like, you know how like when you're a kid you get that big long butcher paper and you like lay down and like your friend will draw like your outline of your body, like, you know, like it's just an
Yeah,
outline
cool.
like on the white paper. Like I would see like in just regular things in the house, I would see like shapes of like I saw a nun with those with the old school like flapped you know, like the cover that they wear over their head, but like the old school ones, like where it's like almost like wings. And like I would see it in like kind of like shapes, like, you know what I mean. I wouldn't see actual, you know, like people, but like I would see like it would like manifest into like a shape, and I was like, what the fuck. After I had my 8-year-old, I would see a lot of shit. But when I used to go to the store, like say I go to Walmart, so say if I go with you, Rayshawn, to Walmart, you know, but I'm by myself. But if I were to go with you, like we're in the same aisle, and I would always hear somebody going, like if you were like standing next to me and going like, Audrey, look, like, you know, like somebody would like if they're standing right next to me and there's nobody in the fucking aisle. It would happen to me all the time. Like, Audrey,
Oh, wow.
and they would say it real like mellow like that, you know, just normal, you know. But I'd look at it, there's nobody there, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And my friend told me, like, well, somebody that knows, you know, a little bit more about all that stuff, they said the only thing is just don't answer, because it could be like a not good spirit, you know what I mean, a good entity. Like, so if you answer back, it's like you're inviting it in. Like you could look, you know, but it would happen to me all the time, and it's like they're standing right next to me and they'd be like, Audrey, like oh my god, it was so trippy. So I would look, and so like I've just learned not to, like, you don't really show fear. You don't act tough, but you don't show fear, because if you show fear, like that's kind of, if it's a not good spirit, that's what it'll feed off like your fear, if it senses any fear. So
Feel
you
you
kind of
on
maybe have
that.
to buck up with
Well,
it
I
a
was
little.
always told, no matter what, don't show fear.
Yeah. Have you seen that movie Insidious?
And don't back
Yeah.
down. No matter if the person thinks they're 10 foot tall and bulletproof, don't back down.
Right, exactly. But like, yeah, it's like I haven't tapped into it, but they're like, Audrey, you probably have a gift. Like you see, you know what I mean? You have a gift. And I'm like, well, my life's too hectic right now. I'm not ready to tap into it. Like maybe when my life gets a little more calm, my kids get older, that I could tap into it more. But until I know more, you know what I mean? Until I actually invest in like tapping into it, I'm not trying to do all that. I got 3 boys and 1 girl. I'm not trying to do all that right now. They got me living on the edge already.
Well, I'm going to get off of here. I want to find out what's going on and why the U.S. is surrounded by Chinese and Russian warships.
Because they're in cahoots together. That's why.
Well, no,
Yeah,
this
hey,
is really
hey,
going on. They've
hey,
got
real quick.
nuclear weapons and shit.
Can you send me a link on that? We could get on that. I mean, if it's that's really what's going on, we need to talk about
That's
that.
really what's going on. I've tried to tell you several times. Seriously, I'm not joking.
All right, I'm about to look
I
it up.
say that we should have always been looking at China. We should have always kept our eye. Like we should have kept a keen eye.
I sent you the news broadcast on it. The guy talking
Because
about it.
Russia and China are in like cahoots because they're, you know, because Putin, you know, because Putin's Putin. So
They
like
can go off at any time. I mean,
they're in
they've got
alliance.
nuclear weapons. They're right here in the U.S.
Well, they better get. I don't know. They better get on it. I don't try not to get too involved in, like, you know. I mean, if it's happening, it's happening. But I don't know. I want to.
Well, I'll put it this way: if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die
It's just a
stoned.
scary
That's
thought
the
for me, you know. Unless it's actually like going down in front of my eyes, I don't really like it. I don't want to tap into it because I'm real sensitive to things like that. I sense a lot of stuff, so I have to learn how to, because I feel everybody's energy, and I feel like energy like that, like, and it'll overwhelm me. So I have to learn how to hone myself, like humble myself, and kind of pull away from it a little bit till I can hone it in a little bit more.
But anyways, though, ladies, on that note, we is gonna check that out. and see what's going on, because at the end of the day, you know, we could talk about whatever here, but you know, if that's really going on, let's check into that, because I'm pretty sure we all got kids, and you know, we all got to prepare for what the hell is going on, like, you know, and crazy. So let's see, yo. I did find something on what she was saying. Mission Alaska, so
Oh,
they
you
around,
did?
so they coming in from Alaska.
I don't know, man. All I know is I heard that they were here, so
All right, let's
they've
see what
been
they're
here
talking
for a
about.
couple of days, according to the deal.
Let's see what they're talking about. Hold on real quick, you guys, because most of this information on here you have to read. So let's see if we could find something else. All right, we're gonna play this top video. Warning: U.S. surrounded? ? Russian and China nuclear warships and subs.
What is going on? Apparently, we as the United States are slowly getting surrounded by Russian ships. And why isn't the news talking about this? We're talking about Russian warships, nuclear warheads, and hypersonic missiles, and it's not even on the news. And Russian ships off the coast of Hawaii, not even 25 miles. And this has been going on for weeks. And it's just starting to emerge in the news now, I think, because there's so many of us out there reporting on it. They probably feel like they need to start getting on it. And of course, numerous reports of them being up off the coast of Alaska. Many people reporting that they continually get chased off. But if you're anything like me, what you're noticing is a trend of them just closing in. So the big question is this concerning to you? And what type of threat does this pose? Let's go over the details of each situation. If you guys are brand new here to our awesome community, welcome. If you like emergency preparedness, how-tos, prepping tips, and news that might affect you, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. So like I said, I'm seeing all kinds of reports. There's only a handful of YouTuber preppers out there that are reporting on this. We apparently have Russian nuclear missile ships off the coast. We've got many reports up near Alaska. We've got reports of them being off the Hawaiian coast, not even 25 miles. And the new one creating all the buzz is the one off the East Coast, supposedly a Russian hypersonic nuclear tipped missile ship with nuclear warheads and hypersonic missiles. And this one is expected to only be around 100 miles off the coast. So is it just me, or does it look like we're slowly getting surrounded? And more so, what's the probability of an attack? And if they did happen to get crazy and pull a trigger, what are the effects? Let's go over it.
Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair.
Yo, what's good, my YouTube fam? So on that note, I must say, anything said about any person or persons in this content are not proven facts. Information in this content is based off of opinions and allegations. Allegedly. You know the internet's favorite word, allegedly. Allegedly. Well, let's get it.
And this one is expected to only be around 100 miles off the coast. So is it just me, or does it look like we're slowly getting surrounded? And more so, what's the probability of an attack? And if they did happen to get crazy and pull a trigger, what are the effects? Let's go over it. Okay, so let's start with Alaska, talk about that for a minute. Then we'll go to Hawaii, and then we're going to go to the East Coast, which is the most concerning one of them all. So most of us have seen the reports of the ships off of the Alaskan coast, which is, I think, within about 100 miles. And this happens to be Russian ships and Chinese ships. And the reports of those really started ramping up at the end of September into October, which was just a few months ago. Here in this article of Newsweek, you can see it's titled Russian and Chinese Navy ships spotted less than 100 miles off the coast. Now, I'd have to say that spotting these ships up off of the Alaskan coast is probably more common, not as much as being 25 miles off of the Hawaiian coast or 100 miles off of the East Coast. Real quick, this article said a group of Russians and Chinese warships were spotted in the Bering Sea several dozen miles off of the Alaskan island. And this started September 19th. The U.S. Coast Guard said on Monday, confirming Moscow and Beijing's second joint patrol in 12 months. Now, this wasn't just a couple ships. I believe there was 7 or more ships. The crew of Legend-class cutter USCGC Kimball monitoring a surface action group comprising at least 7 ships, 4 of the Russian Navy and 3 of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. And this was according to the Coast Guard's 17th District. A statement said by the Chinese Navy's Type 055 destroyer Na Chang, which the U.S. classifies as a guided missile cruiser, sailed approximately 75 nautical miles north of Kiska Island. The Nanchang was joined by 2 other Chinese vessels and 4 Russian naval vessels. And they weren't separated, they were all in single file order as they operated in the U.S. Exclusive Economic Zone. Here's a map of the U.S. CG District 17 area of operations. So it gives you an idea of what area and what waters they were traveling in. So what we know is that they're breaking the rules.
Is that supposed to be Hawaii?
They're not supposed to be in. Is it by accident? Absolutely not. And more concerning, across the board.
Yeah, basically they're saying Hawaii and Alaska is where they're coming from, which you know is closest to Russia. Alaska is only so many miles right there by Russia. And then Hawaii is kind of like in the same region, you know, if you want to put it there.
The Russians and the Chinese seem to be working pretty tight together, especially when they're traveling in single file lines together. In this photo right here, listed in the Newsweek article, you can see that the U.S. Coast Guard is spotting the foreign naval vessel resembling the Russian Navy. This picture right here, a destroyer from the Chinese People's Liberation Army. Now you can definitely see that these are not ships that are like scientific explorers who got off course. These are warships. These are fighting ships. So I read through a lot of comments. Some people think that it's war strategy. Other people say, don't worry about it. It's all under control. Let me know what you guys think. But let's move on to the Hawaiian coast. Now this one happens to be so concerning due to the fact that it's been there for I think 3 weeks now, and it's just starting to emerge into the news just a few days ago, which is very bizarre. Now they're saying that this isn't a warship, but an intelligence ship. Crazy thing is that it's only about 25 miles off the coast of Hawaii. In this article of the New York Post, it headlines, U.S. Coast Guard tracking Russian intelligence gathering ship off of the Hawaiian coast. In this picture, you can see the U.S. Coast Guard has a picture of it announced Wednesday only. So here's a photo captured by the Coast Guard. The U.S. Coast Guard announced Wednesday, which Wednesday, we're in like the third week of January, and this was just last Wednesday, and this thing has been there for I think up to 3 weeks now. The Coast Guard has been tracking the vessel off the coast of Hawaii, believed to be a Russian intelligence ship. So I don't know exactly how things work there, but I imagine being 25 miles off the coast of our country should come across a little bit alarming. So now it sounds like they don't even know what they're doing, what the objective is, but that might just be a lack of information that we're being told. In this article, it reads, in recent weeks, the U.S. Coast Guard has continued to monitor a Russian vessel believed to be intelligence gathering ship off the coast of the Hawaiian Islands, the Coast Guard said in a press release. So what do they say about it being so close? While the area off the coast of Hawaii is known as the U.S. Economic Exclusive Zone, the EEZ, it is open for international ships to pass through. Some foreign military ships have been known to linger off the coast. Foreign flagged military vessels have often been observed operating and loitering within the Coast Guard District 14's area of response. Now, I don't know the logistics about these zones, but hearing about the stories up in Alaska and those ships being chased off by the Navy, you wonder why the justification for a Russian ship, an intelligence ship, to be loitering only 25 miles off the Hawaiian coastline. Let me know what you guys think, because maybe I don't know how it exactly works or what the real story is. In this zoom photo right here, you can definitely see the military personnel. The ship was seen in the U.S. Economic Exclusive Zone of the U.S. Coast Guard. So see the part that I don't understand is that they're hanging out in our zone. When I say in our zone, really deep into our zone, you can probably see this ship. And multiple agencies are discussing strategy, but the fact that they're up off the coast of Alaska now, off the west coast, and now on the east coast, all at the same time, it seems kind of puzzling to me. And maybe I'm overthinking it, but at the same time, we seem to have a problem with Russia. We seem to have a problem with China. And it seems like NATO is slowly moving closer and closer to all of those types of things happening. And there's ships closing in on the United States. Well, that's where I'm coming from. So let's go to this ship that's now being spotted and reported off of the east coast of the United States. Now, let me add this report. I can't find anywhere on the news. In fact, the only place I can find it is on the Sun. But you know what? Let me give you guys a bonus one that's not on the news yet. Another one they probably don't want you knowing about. This World News article from Pravda.ru titled, Russian submarine with 160 nukes on board surfaces off the U.S. coast. Bet you haven't heard about that yet. And this was reported last week. Russian nuclear submarine of the Bore project, which carries 16 Bulava ballistic missiles on board, unexpectedly appeared off the coast of the United States, having caused serious concerns in Washington. Well, yeah, can you imagine? Russian submarine, 160 nukes off the coast of the U.S., just came out of nowhere. Each of the missiles in the service with the submarine is capable of carrying up to 10 nuclear warheads. This created an extremely serious danger for the United States, given the U.S. military have not been able to track the Russian nuclear submarine. Bonus headline, right? According to the NetEase publication, Russian nuclear submarine of the Bore project, according to other sources, it was an Akula project submarine, approached the U.S. coast unnoticed. It was possible to establish the whereabouts of the nuclear submarine with up to 160 nuclear warheads on board after the sub started going back to the base. A submarine of the class is capable of destroying most of the territory of the United States of America in minutes. And the report says that they never even knew it was there until it surfaced. Russian nuclear submarines will be able to consistently patrol the waters near the U.S. coast in the event that Russia decides to build a naval base in Cuba or Venezuela, as representatives for the Russian Foreign Ministry earlier said. So now that, to me, sounds very concerning. And now to the ship off the East Coast. This thing is known to be carrying hypersonic nuclear tip missiles. That's right, nuclear warheads with hypersonic missiles. It is now being reported by a couple prepping channels to have traveled down here along the East Coast and is within around 100 miles of the coastline. And it's really interesting. If you guys look at the flight radar, you can see that they're like avoiding this area. So I'm assuming that it's probably currently somewhere in this line right here. So a lot of people are asking, what type of threat could this pose? Well, how long does it take a missile to get up to where it needs to be? 40 seconds. And looking at this map right here, do you guys realize, hypothetically, if this thing was detonated straight above Omaha, the EMP coverage is huge. It would cover almost the entire United States. Like I said, it only takes 40 seconds to get to altitude. And what happens if we have an EMP like that? It takes out our communication. And that's a war game strategy. Take out the communications as fast as possible, and it can give you a leg up. So again, it's been reported that this thing came down the coastline right along there and is probably still around in this type of area. And like I said with the other places, is this nautically okay? Is it permitted? Is it legal? Apparently, it's okay for them to travel wherever the heck they want, but does it raise a concern? Well, I think so when it's starting to look like it's all around the United States. It just seems to me a little bit ironic that it looks like we're getting surrounded by Russia. And one thing I've told you guys before, we may or may not be crazy, our leadership, enough to jump into a world war like that. But you need to think about these other countries. They've got crazy leaders. They've got bullish leaders. So what's the probability of one of those countries having enough and pulling the trigger? Because all it takes is one person and everything changes. Because it's out there, Lavrov, Russia now engaged in a real war with the West over Ukraine. The troubling escalatory rhetoric from the Kremlin's top diplomat comes as Russia appears concerned about the game-changing NATO...
Not audio is so low I can't hear anything. It's so annoying.
All right, man. So it's a lot going on. Premiere, what's going on? Premiere Hell. I stopped it just for you, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I turned my volume up. I thought it was another book. Hell yeah, what?
I seen you been trying to get in, man. I seen you in the backstage, but we found.
No, it was glitched out. I was eating popcorn, and I said my fingers are too greasy. I'll wait until I'm done.
Okay, no, it's all good, brother, man. What's going on, man?
Just chilling, man. I'm just playing. I was just like grinding with some Minecraft stupid Skyblock stuff because I'm a nerd like that.
Hey, man, it's all good. Them late night activities, man.
Yeah, and just kids are finally asleep, and I only got on Minecraft for my son. It's like I made this world all for him, and he don't even want to play with me anymore. Damn him!
Hey, where you tuning in from, man?
I'm in Washington State, man. Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from California, man. California City, California.
Hell yeah!
How'd you run across this channel, man?
Oh, I went and searched. Let's see, what did I do? I said, I searched for panels on YouTube. Yeah, search for panel. You have panel anywhere in your description?
Yeah, just join the panel.
Yeah, panel. I searched for panel and I said live and I searched and I saw, and I looked at your topic and it was interesting, and so I came in and I was like, all right, and I listened for a little bit, and I'm like, all right, that's nobody else is watching. I was like, all right, I like this. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, so what caught your attention? Because we had a couple of subjects on here. So what caught your attention, man?
Well, the first one was that war in Russia thing that you popped up. Was like, I just don't think that they're out there on the borders. I just don't really think that. But I mean, who knows? I do know that that Biden's pretty much selling the government out. I really feel. I feel like he sold basically the soul of the United States over to China and Russia. I really I don't have any confidence in our political stance. I mean, I don't think that the whole justice system in the United States is dead. I just think that somebody has taken advantage of some shit they shouldn't have. And it's, they found a loophole in the justice system somewhere in our Constitution, and we overlooked it, or we're not standing up for it, because we don't even, if you noticed it, we're not on our constitutions, we're not standing up for our constitutions. From my understanding, we don't even know our constitution. They don't teach it in school.
Yeah, exactly. That's
As a matter of fact, they're trying to get rid of cursive to try to make it so we can't even read the original Constitution. So they can write it. I think it's weird.
Yeah, so that pretty much tells you right there, man. It's just a lot of BS going on, and man, it's crazy, bro. I didn't read books on this. Do you know about Bill Cooper, the Behold a Pale Horse?
Sounds familiar, but I can't recall it off the top of my head.
Man, that's a great book. It was a man that was in the military, all services. And this talks about a lot, but he talks about a lot. That's what's going on with the government, and just one of them prophets, man. Basically, that was around in the 90s and predicted what's going on now.
But I shared a screen with you, Rayshawn, that's talking about the Russian stuff is from CNN.
Yeah, I'm just glad that he's got my photograph blocked with the super. I mean, I can turn my camera off and nobody's gonna know what the hell I look like. I mean,
you good, bro. You could turn your camera off, man.
No, I'm hidden behind my comment.
Yeah. Let me. Well, yeah. Just you can cut your camera off, bro, and you'll be good.
No, I don't. I really, dude. I don't even care about my camera. It's not like I'm freaking like. Dude, I go live on my stream all the time. I got a straight up link to my channel that's so short that it make everybody blush. ibase.me. ibase.me. That's my link to my channel. Just type it in. It's 6.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, just go anywhere browser and type in ibase.me. It'll go right to my YouTube channel.
Okay, just drop it in the comment section, bro. I mean, in the private
my phone,
either in the comment section or the private chat, and then I'll share your channel because that's what I'm about, man. It's all about
You don't have to. Wow, it actually remembered my shit. But it's this lowercase I. It doesn't matter. Capital web browsers. This case is not case sensitive, unless it's after a URL.
Okay, so you said so let's go back to what you said at first. You said you don't feel the ships is out there like that as far as Russia.
I really don't think that that's what's really going on, because Russia's not really an aggressive country when it comes to us.
But if they linking up with China,
unless they're linking up with Biden and China, and there's some real fucking huge ass conspiracy treason going on right now, where literally Biden's pretty much you basically raping America without a condom.
I think that's pretty much what he's doing. I haven't followed up on too much stuff, but
it sure as hell feels like it. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
how
feels like it
you
for sure.
feel it when you put a condom on? I mean, I thought condoms would make it feel like there's nothing there.
Yeah, I feel you. But I mean, there's so many politics going on in the world, bro. And then also, like, a lot of the times when the end of the world gets brung up, it's like nuclear war and things like that.
I don't
So
think it's going to be nuclear war. I really don't think that. I just don't think it's going to end in nuclear war. I really think.
so do you think that we're going into like a World War III?
No, I don't think that would fit into the prophecies that were written in the book. I mean, I do believe that it's going to be catastrophe. I mean, it could be. I could be wrong. I just hope I'm not. Actually, how about this? It's all going to enter nuclear war. I mean, because usually I'm wrong. So let's just hope I'm. Maybe I should start saying it's atomic bomb shits, because this way I can say I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Nah,
Hey,
bro. I mean,
Rashawn.
because look, real quick. I kind of understand what you're saying because they say it's going to end in nuclear war, right? But that would
Not,
consist.
I mean, not from our understanding. I mean, if you read the book, it does say in Corinthians, it does say shit melts in extreme heat and stuff, and we all transfer in a twinkling of an eye and stuff. Like it's like we pretty much get obliterated.
Yeah, but okay, so yeah, on that fact, it would be like okay, so
But that's only because I'm taking one scripture and I'm flipping it from my own understanding. I'm not looking at it in a whole possible scenario.
you good, bro. Hey, let me tell you one thing about this channel, man. Is consists of you do have a voice, and at the end of the day, we don't know nothing, bro. You know, it's so much, it's so much stuff that was taken from us, our history, in all type of ways. Like so all we can do is just try to just elaborate, and just talk about it. So definitely.
I really admire that, man. I really found a great channel here because I like that.
Yeah,
that's a good person to talk to. I like somebody that can really have an open mind. And that's
my dad. I shared a screen with you, and I have a narrator, so like I can hit the little speaker, and it'll read what's going on with the Russian ships. If you want to do that, if you wanted to share that screen, and I could just hit that narrator, and it'll read whatever it's saying on CNN on the.
Okay,
thing.
all right. Okay, yeah,
it's ready to go. So
yeah,
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. I'm just trying to. We got a new person in the channel.
When nobody's talking, that will be awesome. But when somebody's talking, that will be so annoying.
We trying to welcome, the new member. We all feel some type of way, man. We all got a voice at the same time. So, we all. That's what this channel is for. We all gonna talk about it. So on your end, I feel what you were saying, bro. It's like because of in that case, it's like. If they want to go to like a nuclear war, it would be
I don't think they're going to do nuclear. I just don't really think. And nobody wins.
Nobody is going to survive that. Like if you try to go to nuclear war,
it's a lose scenario. When they drop a bomb like that,
exactly.
They go into the area and everything's contaminated. They ruin everything. They destroy. They can't even without hazmat suits and shit. What are they going to do? What? Take all your gold and let it sit for 30 years because it's radioactive. I mean, you gotta let it sit for 40 freaking years. You can't even steal. You can't nuke a fucking bank and expect to get the money in less than 50 years. I mean, I bombed Wells Fargo's because I was going to rob it, but go figure. I gotta wait 50 years before I spend the money because their radioactivity level's so bad that it'd give your fingers cancer.
Yeah, man. So it's a lot to think about, man. But yeah, I feel like that too. Like, if they was to try to do something like that, it wouldn't end. The whole world would end. Like they would die too. Basically, like if you knew,
it's just so bad for the environment. It's not good for anybody. It always affects everybody. Anytime they ever did a test, you realize back when they stopped doing the testing, is because they realized it was fucking us up, all of it. It was literally climate change on a whole nother level. And it was a real problem, and they realized it, thankfully. And that's why they came to the nuclear agreement. No more weapons. We can't use these anymore. No testing, no nothing.
Yeah,
You can have them if you have them, but don't. If you use them, we're gonna use them, or as a retaliation as a nuclear threat. That's what they said, and that's what they do. And China has its policy as a no shoot first strategy, and Russia, I thought, signed on to it too, but I guess they're freaking reneging on that stuff. But Russia is, I mean, Putin's getting a little, he's getting a little, confident because China's backing him, and China's pretty much using Putin as a little pawn to, let's see how U.S. reacts.
So bro, let me ask you this on how you feel about this, right? Because of it seemed like China just came out of nowhere. If this is right, boom.
Biblically speaking.
But look, let me ask you this. Hold on, real quick, because this is like what happened to the virus and what China released? The whole world should be mad at China, right?
No, we already had a part. I mean, we had a part in that too, by the way. I mean, according to what we find that we had a little bit of research because we were in this biological, because biological warfare is less toxic. Actually, you can, if you have
I feel that, bro. In the inside, I feel like all these folks is connected.
Government. He will never get charged because it was a secret government project to protect America. It was nothing ominous, but if America found out, they would demand justice. But still, in the light of America, it wasn't necessarily there to endanger it, but it certainly did, and they weren't upright with it, which they should have been. But you know what? How are you going to cover up a government bullshit, which they always do? Anyways, point is, that's not the way it's going to end, and I can already see this. I mean, from what I can see so far, is what's going to end up happening is our economy is going to collapse because our fucking government, and within the next 2 years, because right before Biden, they already passed the huge ass fucking tremendous spending bill. Something's going to happen that's going to make it collapse. I don't know what it is. It doesn't take a fucking needle to knock down a fucking haystack, but we got a huge fucking haystack, right? And it's toppling over. And they know that. And so does the Chinese. And we got so many people infiltrated. So anyways, all I can say is we're going to be brought to our knees for something. And take
so let me ask you this. I mean, that you might know.
This shit's literally going to happen overnight, dude.
So let me ask you this, bro.
Then the coronavirus. This is like the coronavirus happened and took what? It felt like a fucking day, but took about 2 weeks before they threw in that mask mandate and enforced it. It took about 2 weeks when they were like locked down, no school, or less than a week. Everything fucking changed in less than a week. Boom. But no, this shit, and I'm just let me point out what I think is going to happen. Now, China is behind all this shit. China and Biden is in bed together. They're pretty much like, they're fucking their wives together. They're having some weird ass homosexual, intersexual, I don't know, kind of weird ass fucking matters. But they are with the devil, or whatever the hell you want to call it, if you want to. And it lines up to exactly what the Bible says. The final king, the final power, which would be and fit. And what's really is creepy is the Chinese go with the dragon. And the Bible, we never talked about the dragon in our But they always talk about the dragon and the beast, and what's really creepy is they must be the final head of the beast. And I think that they're going to take over the United States probably within the next 10 to 15 years. And they're going to take over Taiwan probably before then. You know, that's when you can know, because they want to take over the chip factories. And they're gonna somehow make it so they have to surrender and have to be slaves just like they are in their country, so they don't lose the technology, because that's the only reason they're invading Taiwan. It's not because it's a sovereign nation, it's because it's a powerful nation and they have a huge control of everything and the whole entire globe electronically. So once that takes place, guess what happens? It's not like you're going to embed the chip. No, they're going to go with the other part of the thing, which is the AI, which has been developed for the last 15 years. Elon Musk even stated how advanced and scary this shit was. Well, it's a lot more advanced than you'd actually imagine. That is what they bring to life. And it gets really creepy. And that's about 20 years from now. 20, 25 years from now. My guesstimate, anyways. Could be about, I really think it's about 20, 25 years from now. I think the last stage would be about 25 years from now. I don't think I'll live that long. Hopefully. Because it's going to be pretty freaking nasty then. It's going to be a horrible time. I mean, it's not going to be that bad because a lot of people they're going to make everybody happy. But it's going to be creepy because if you were paying attention to all sorts of stuff, because they're going to get rid of all of it. They're going to basically ban once Chinese take over America. I mean, in the next 10 years after that, man, all the kids and if you talk about God, you're going to get killed. It's going to be like, you know, it's Ching. Dude, he's going to be freaking God. He's going to place himself in Jerusalem and all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking that could be it, but I could be wrong. What if? I guess. What if?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel everything you say, bro. Know what I mean? Everybody get a chance to express their voice.
I'm just saying, what if? But
yeah, no, it's always a what if, because honestly, at the end of the day, if you a God-fearing person at this point in time, like you don't really know, you know, what's gonna happen. Like, you know, it's so much evil out there. It's you can't really predict it.
Yeah, and if somebody's telling you that they know, then you better not listen. Because I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's part of wisdom. Is like you understand, but you don't know everything. You just might, you know, you got.
And if I said I know, I'm gonna have to give you a sign, and then I'm gonna have to tell you, ask your conscience, because literally, God gave you a conscience, and that would not just be for me. That would be for you. It would literally let your conscience. Does it feel wrong to follow me? You know, like to kill somebody feels wrong. It's a conscience. You know, you know you have it. We are totally been masking our conscience. Like, you know how you know something's wrong before you even do it when you're a kid. You know, it's like we kind of like blurred that out when you get older a little bit. We kind of like might hide it a little bit. Well, we have one. It's there.
Or like, all right. So let me tell you how I feel, bro. Like, respectfully, not to knock nothing on how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But
I understand.
I feel like this is how I feel, bro. I feel like America is the most demonic country that's running everything. Like, you know,
I agree with you.
I don't feel it's China. You know, I feel.
Well, I feel China is also. Listen, if you realized, well, at least how about this? Let's just
let me tell you this real quick though.
China.
Let me tell you this real quick though, bro. America has a
Right.
lot of demonic stuff behind a government. They have
No,
the
if you, they don't have no freedom to exercise religion. They have no freedom to think for themselves or speak freely.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
know, if
talking.
they say one
I'm
word
talking about.
wrong,
I'm talking about. I'm getting deep. I'm talking about the 12 families. You know that run not just America, but just the whole
oh yeah,
European
those are the
government
elite.
and
Those are the
the
Rockefellers.
elite.
They
Yes,
are
the
the
Rockefellers,
family, and
the
yeah,
Rockefellers, the
those,
Rothschilds. You know, it's 12
yeah,
families that
those,
run everything.
yeah, those are
And I don't
the
think.
real.
I don't think the Chinese is a part of that, bro.
They might not be. You might be
They're
right.
obviously they're not. How can the
But you know
Chinese?
what?
Like you
They
look up,
have.
you
Well,
look up
listen,
America. Look up,
The
look up.
Chinese don't have quite a few morals and human rights that we do. You know what? Is this the whole thing that makes me concerning is that, and now there's the fact that I don't know for a fact that that's a
So,
fact.
so
I'm
look.
told one thing from our
Think about it. Think
perspective.
about it like this, bro. Is America got a lot of demonic forces behind it, and all these other countries is more godlike, like China. They believe in
Dude, we
Buddhism and
used to
stuff, right?
be. Do you realize this? Think about this. We used to be a nation under God. Remember that? We
But
used
what
to
is that? What is that
we
God?
used to
What is
pledge
that God now?
allegiance
We're
under
in
God.
2000. We're in 2023. What is that
Yeah,
God now?
we don't even pledge allegiance. We literally are fighting this stupid
So
LGBTQ stuff
so
that
what?
is like
That's
abomination of the abomination.
so look, bro. How do you think other countries look at us as the United States that does all
Yeah,
this
we
demonic stuff?
look like the Babylon the Great.
No,
No joke. The America looks like the Babylon the Great. Like we look worse than the freaking Babylon the Great.
you know the people that we went to war with. Besides Russia, I don't know what Russia is on. We ain't went
No,
to war.
right now we are the king of pornography. We are the king of pretty much now child
Demonic
endangerment,
stuff, bro.
everything.
Demonic stuff.
Every single
China,
demonic thing.
China doesn't stand on that. You can't go look at China and say, "Oh, they making porn." We
No,
don't
they're
know
not.
what China doing.
Not really. But you know, it's kind of
They're not doing demonic shit like America is doing.
No, they probably, you know what? It's the fact is they probably got a king, or technically a dictator. Well, it's the thing.
Just like with the Muslims, right? The
Just like
Muslims,
Russia said, "F that, we're not doing that here."
just like the Muslims, bro. Going back to 9/11 and Osama bin Laden and all that.
You know, it's like looking
them
at
is
our
God
country.
fearing people, bro. Them is
God-fearing
that's a
people.
God fearing.
That's
Them
the whole thing.
Muslims,
We don't-
Muslims is the most God fearing people. They will blow up some shit for their God, but for their God, like not for the devil. You know what I
Literally,
mean?
they actually predicted this shit, dude. The Bible, literally, the Jehovah Witnesses. When I was baptized, they said that they're gonna get rid of God out of the government.
You talking about America, right?
Yeah, but I thought that they were gonna ban complete religion. No, they just
No. That's enough right there, bro. That statement that you just made. It's no. Did China say that? Did any
No.
other? Did
No.
China
It was
say?
like the religion
Did
that I
China
was in
say?
back in the
Did
day.
China say they finna get rid of God?
No, China never. I don't know what China's God is. Who is China's God? What did
I
they
think
do?
it's Buddhism, but it's not of the devil.
Okay, well, any other
I think it's
God,
Buddhism. If I'm
God,
correct, I think it's Buddhism.
any other God but the true God is the devil, because it's a lie. Anything that's not the true God is a lie, and that's not God. So that's the devil, technically.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's the definition.
honestly, the only country that really put that devilism out there is America. You get a music deal in America, you have to sell your soul. Look at Kanye West. Look at all these rock stars.
I mean, literally, even Jim Carrey tried to expose the Illuminati jokingly, and they shut him up while he
Exactly.
was doing it live.
America shut him
And you
up,
could
right?
tell the look on his face; he was not acting. Because I know when he's acting. because I've watched every one of his
Yeah.
movies.
Jim Carrey is one of is. I was
He's
talking
a
to
very good
my girl.
actor,
I was
and
talking
when
to
you can see the flushness in his face, that's not acting.
yeah.
That's
Jim
a true,
Jim Carrey did
true
some of
look
his
of
best
fear
acting. Look
with a stutter of his personality to compensate.
look. Jim Carrey did his best acting off of medication. Well, he did both. Jim Carrey is my favorite actor in general, but he didn't
Oh my
been
God,
through.
he made me laugh so hard.
He didn't been. He was both.
Chris Farley is one of my Chris Farley. Oh my God, I got Jim Carrey it's one of
Jim
the top.
Carrey is the best, bro. Then Will Smith, and then you got a
Yeah,
lot of
Will
actors.
Smith, hell yeah, Will Smith. Yeah, I
But
love Will
you notice the difference in their movies. Look at Will Smith last movies. He's looking old and it's life,
Oh
like
man, and then he's getting a little like, he could tell, like that shit that happened, like he slapped Chris Rock. That was all his wife, man. He's just trying to make his wife.
That's all demonic shit, bro. That happens
No,
in
that's all
America.
demonic, and it was literally him
Yeah.
trying to do exactly what
America,
he made her
bro.
husband
Look,
do.
does this go on
Eve,
anywhere?
in the biblical times, man. I'm like, literally, dude. He let the Eve get a hold of him, man. It's like, dude, we're not supposed to be in subjection to our wives. Our wives are supposed to be in subjection to us. We ain't supposed to follow their lead. They're supposed to follow ours.
Exactly. Yeah. But they in a whole nother man. They in a whole.
I mean,
nother,
it's not that no disrespect to women, but they are not meant to lead. They're the helper. They're the other part of man. From man, they were taken. Why do you think they're called woman?
Okay, so look, let me tell you this. The only thing
They're
that
not
takes
supposed to be
look. The only country in America, the only country in the world that takes that from men, that tries to lower women and lower the whole respect to it's America, bro.
No, not the only country, because several other countries disrespect women in other different ways, sexually or demonically or some other ways. There's always something wrong with their ideologies. No, because women in other countries like Saudi Arabia and that they ain't happy. They're slaves. Like the dude, they're not happy. And I'm just saying, a woman in Saudi Arabia would freaking love to come to America. Oh well, of course, but honestly, they'd love to go anywhere else because of the fact that they're literally have nothing. They're slaves.
But
They're
that's all because of how the devil works. Like that's the image that
exactly.
we get. Like you know what I mean? Like look, real quick. Like you said, the women in Saudi Arabia is coming. This is from the men in Saudi Arabia that has to deal with all this demonic stuff on earth, dealing with America. Of course, you're gonna want to. They have no choice, bro, but to protect their women in the best way they can. But then to us, it seems like they're assholes or something. But look at what they're facing. Like Muslims get the most, bro. Like I feel
they shouldn't though, because the Muslim. Honestly, the Muslim religion only points out, I've talked, I've been friends, dude. I've been friends. I've talked to
they're
several
of
Muslims.
God, bro. The Muslim,
They
God.
are very, very, very.
To where to look, they will crash out for God. You know what crash out mean?
They will die for God.
Exactly. So if they go blow up American building, you know what's in their mind state? The devil.
Exactly.
Even though
that's not what God wants. They don't have the mentality of the understanding because somebody's telling them wrong. Because they don't have, I guess that somebody's misleading them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the whole world is misled, bro. Every
Yeah,
soul, look, every soul is it's life is about souls, bro. If you a spiritual person, not even religious,
do you really? Okay, let me
it's about
explain
souls,
what I
bro.
feel. Let me explain.
Yeah,
Let
go
me
ahead.
explain something that I feel that a lot of people probably don't realize.
Hey, look, even
And
if
I
they
just
don't
kind of,
realize it, bro.
realized. Let me start off with that. My first realization first, because I think it's the most entertaining part of. Because I always like dream and have like a little bit of understandings, and and it's like, I mean, I fall short all the time. I do I smoke cigarettes.
Man, you good, bro.
I am not no saint, but I
You good,
always
bro.
talk to God. I always try to, I always know God's there, and I always like, what if, and I always talk the what if stuff to God because my dad hates it. God doesn't.
Hey,
'Cause
let
he
me
always
say. Hey, let me
responds.
say this real quick, not to cut you off, but that's what this channel is about. Like, it's not for everybody to agree. It's for you to have a voice, especially if you feel you of God. And that's what we got to understand, man. Everybody is of God in a different ways. This person is
Because
of God in their own way. Go ahead,
God,
speak it. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
God doesn't care. You can ask him, what if, what if, what if? He don't
Yeah.
have $1 to make. He'll answer every question you throw at him with wide open arms. And he's answered every single one of mine in a clear, concise, non-verbal, but yet way. Like, I feel I understand. That's why I can understand programming, I guess. Somehow I can program stuff. I mean, it gets boring after a while, but I can program. I understand the concept of computer chips. I know exactly how speakers work. I know how electromagnetic pulses work. I mean, I got a couple college degrees now, but regardless.
Yep. Real talk, bro.
Fact is, I know things, but how do I know these things? Now, the way I see it is we started out. Let me cut to back a little bit here.
Hey, you see my face though, bro. I'm right here because you talking to real. Let's go. Peace and blessings, though, man.
Hold on. I mean, I don't know. They got me on this.
Yeah, you on there. You been on there.
I'm on my phone, and they put me in like web mode. So,
bro, hey, you good? Just keep talking. You solid.
Oh, hey, I see you, man. I see it.
I just wanted to show my face, bro, because you keeping it real. This is a real talk, man. This is what the world need to hear.
So I can see you, and I zoomed in, so I'm looking at you, and I don't see what I look like, but
you good, bro.
Anyway.
Just keep going. Yeah, keep going. Let's go.
So I'm gonna start out like I really believe that time, like in the Bible, it talks about time, and a lot of people don't realize that Peter in the Bible said that 1,000 years is a day as 1,000. Let me look it up really quick.
Can I say something real quick while you look it up? Time means nothing. Time is a distraction. Time does not exist.
Well, technically you're right, but it's a good understanding to understand this because a lot of people think that God's slow to do what he wants to do. Like we think that 120 years is a long time when we used to live one day, which is
that's why time doesn't mean nothing, bro.
We used to live 998 years and die. Like we used to live 1,000 years.
Yeah.
My point is we used to go back in the Bible. We used to, after the flood, we were capped off at 120 years. Now Google this. Like if you can do it, like I can play it on my phone.
I could do it, bro.
You can find it. Anybody can find it. I don't even care. It's pointless. The oldest man alive right now, 119 years old. I mean, you're not going to find somebody 135 years old. I mean, you're not going to find somebody. Back in the day, I found out that all the women that were 100 and so many years older than 100, like 124, I'm like, oh, make me question my beliefs, But nobody lived more than 120 years. Whether it be 124, 129, nobody lived to be 130. Google it.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
Nobody has lived past 120 years. It's my spirit will not reside with man for more than 120 years. And so, what am I Googling? It literally is. It's fact. It's there in the book, and it's can't find it. So there's one thing, and that's just one out of about 12 I can explain that is concrete evidence that the Bible is real and God's real. I mean, have you ever looked at the constellations in the sky? The Big Dipper, the
Bro, hey, I look. I stay. You know where California City is?
Yeah, about 4, no 3. I can't. I have to Google map it, but yeah.
It's in the Mojave
It's
Desert.
thousands of miles away.
All right, so you know where Edwards Air Force Base is?
Mm-mm.
The second biggest Air Force base in America. All right, so have you heard of the Mojave Desert?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the Mojave Desert, like right there. So it's not a big city, bro. So the whole point of what you saying is, I see a lot of stars, and besides that, I'm
Oh,
really
dude, this gotta look beautiful as hell over there. Oh my
yes,
God,
bro.
I love to
Yes.
come visit that.
We in the desert, so if you already into space, you should know. We see a lot, like
Wait,
you know,
so I can spend the night. I can bring my kids over and spend the night and look at the really cool stars.
bro. Come
My
on,
kids ain't really into stars right now, but maybe later. I went over to my dad's house.
where you located at?
I'm in Washington, so I'm like, it would take.
Oh yeah,
4
you're
days
not
to-
that far, bro.
It would take a day and a half to drive down to you.
Man, hey, come on down. Ain't anybody come on down. It's gonna,
Take about a day and a half. If I didn't speed, if I sped, I don't speed with my kids in the car. If I was by myself, I might speed.
But you,
And
I
if there
mean,
was no other traffic, I don't speed unless I'm the only one that I can see behind me or in front of me. And it's like I'm only gonna put myself at risk. This way a police officer pulls me over. He's like, "You know how fast you're going?" Of course I do, officer. I was speeding. Nobody else is on the road. That's the only time I go fast. Officer,
hey, what's your name, bro?
Don.
Don. All right, Don. Hold on real quick, Don. I gotta keep up with the comments. It's my Wicked Ways says it's my belief. It doesn't matter what you believe in, as long as you believe in something, and it is definitely all about your soul. I feel that.
Okay, so you know what? This is another thing that he said, like the soul. What makes the soul? So when I was talking about the time, and I talked about what it says in the Bible about 1,000 years. 1,000 years is one day to us, one day to God, right? 1,000 years is a day to God, but yet one day to us is 1,000 years to God. I mean, so probably that's simplified and more likely a lot longer, but it is simplified. So what my estimate is that's just simplified. It's like he pretty much said, for our understanding, he's trying to say like, whatever. But even think about it. If God spent his time like we do, it took him 1,000 years to do. We can do as much, and he can literally float around in one day. It took him 1,000 years of our 24 hours. Like being the Flash. Like that's the only way to express. That's the best way to understand it. Like he's in Flash mode. Thankfully, you have a way to.
As my college project.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Time is that time, and it's like, but time, like you said, doesn't really exist unless God created it, and you're right. You're not wrong. But you got to realize on a molecular level, God controls all those little tiny molecules too. Like the living God finally figure out what causes everything to do what it does. What causes light? What causes photons? What's faster than light? Well, I guess God, the one that created
Right?
it.
You feel me? Right?
I mean, think about it, man. He literally lives in a light particle, man. He is the light particle. He is the Almighty. I mean, you can't even fathom the comprehension of that. And the fact that just that alone, and the only way we know what time is our consciousness is aware of it. We don't know a second's passed until we realize it's already passed. So time only exists because God lets us know He created it. I mean, subconsciously.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel
Because
you.
otherwise,
And
how would
nothing you
he
saying
ever
that's wrong.
How would he be able to put the sand glass upside down and say 120 years? I'm not going to sit here in this body for more than 120 years. And it is very rare, but it is a very good possibility. If you have a strong heart and strong will and a good soul, God will pull you out of this mess. God will talk to you face to face. I know He could and He would. If you got a good soul, you got a good heart, your tears, God Himself will wipe out your tears before the tears even come. I know He will. I just know He does. That's what He does. He's done it to multiple people in the Bible. He will do it to you too. Do it to me. If I do, it's right, period. If I continue to do, or if I start freaking smoking too much, I guess I got to stop smoking and drinking. That's it.
Hey, look, man, I feel you, man. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. And the most imperfect people is for the most part is gonna talk about God, and that's what makes it the best. Like, is people that go through things because God went through things, and the prophets that He sent here, Jesus and everybody else, man, went through some things, So yeah, of course, it's all God, bro. God know what we facing, man. God know we face evil daily, and just the fact that we sit here and talk about God is the most important thing, no matter what we do.
Do you know what God's name is?
That's what God wants, bro.
YHWH. They say it's pronounced Yahweh, Jehovah. I don't know how you pronounce it in Greek tongue, but they say don't call upon the name unless but it says let their name be known. And so all I gotta say is that's hogwash if you don't call upon her name unless you need it. But you can tell everybody somebody's name. Like if it says let the name be known and sanctified, and let the people know that you know that He loved you. It's like, dude, I know God loved me because He saved me from several freaking catastrophes, dude. Okay, back when I was 12 years old, and I was at crisis residentials. I can go back when I was a kid, and I never forget this. I was trying to run away from this stupid little group home because I was an asshole kid to my family and everybody else, and I was going to run away from here. And I was I gave them my extra jackets because my mom was so generous to me, always giving me everything off her back, literally all the time.
Hey, let me tell you this real quick, man, because it seemed like you got
killed and I got the fever.
Let me tell you this real quick, bro. Respect to you, man, and you went through a lot in life, and you still talk about God, bro. And that's the main important thing. Like maybe all the stuff that you went through in life, like anybody with God that's connected to God, they went through some things. And at the end of all that bullshit, whatever the case may be, we still here to talk about God. How old are you, bro?
42.
42 years old on this earth, and you still talking about God. That's what really matters. You know what I mean? We all got our stories, but at the end of our life, whatever we going through, we still talking about God. So I just wanted to say that real quick, man. Shout out to you for that's some solid stuff, man. And that's what I'm here for. You do have a voice, bro.
I have not given up on God.
You should never, ever.
I know God hasn't given up on me. I just need to get my ass together before the end comes.
You good, bro. Like, you already talk about
man,
God.
dude,
You good, man.
Time's up over Powell. No joke, man. That's it. God's given extra time. And I hope it's not because of me. I hope that God is not just procrastinating because of me. Because that would break my heart. Because that's a lot of freaking people that are still suffering just because God loves me. That would irritate, that would break my heart, because think about how many people would no longer suffer if I wasn't doing wrong. Drinking and smoking.
But that's your
You know
own
what I
problem.
mean?
That's your own problems, bro. That's
I
something
know.
that
Just
that's
like think about it, because
hey
God
look, real quick, man, for reals.
just
That's
the what if scenario is on.
look, hey, bro. I believe in God. You are good, because the first thing you brung up was God. You know what I mean? Like we all, especially in 2023, you should drink and you should smoke. Like shit. We all go through shit.
I don't think so.
The main important thing is having God within your heart, bro, and talking about
the
God.
last thing that the people did when they ran away from Babylon and they turned into a pillar of salt is they're probably looking for their, like, where's my whiskey? Where's my wine? Where's my, especially thinking about, oh, I will drop my pack of cigarettes. I mean, who pillar of salt, pillar of salt, pillar of salt,
Yeah, but that's like God is not going to judge us off of that, bro. God knows
Are you
what we have. God knows,
Are you?
bro.
Okay, it doesn't matter. The first step.
We could smoke.
Step
Look, hey, bro. Look. Bro, look. We can fucking be crackheads, bro. It's all within what's in our.
Chance. I don't want to go through a second chance. I want to get it first try. I don't want a second try. I want to see if I can get this first try. I don't think I can, though.
Bro, your first try is good. Your first you preaching about God. That's the first thing that God wants, no matter what. No religion.
Oh my God! It's even.
What you gonna say? That don't mean nothing.
Well, you came and.
No. I'm not saying nothing on the Bible. I'm speaking all spirit.
Totally. They're gonna look at you. God's gonna look at me. It's like, I don't even know you.
No, I don't feel like that, bro.
No, he really will, because I didn't do shit except for talk about God.
You just got. That's all God wants, is to have faith. All He wants you to do is have faith.
Talking about God.
So look, bro. If you talk about God, obviously you have faith, right? Even while sipping your beer, all that, bro. I'm doing it. I'm doing the same thing. You are blessed. You are blessed, bro. You are blessed. You got on here. You start talking about God. That's what God is about. God know the world that He put us through. It's a lot of evil, bro. It's a lot of temptations. You feel me? Throughout all that evil and temptations,
evil finds every single temptation they can brew in you.
God knows all that. God knows all that. Before you even know, God already knows. All God wants you to do is what you did tonight. That's it. That's all God wants you to do.
It's not all He wants you to do.
Yes, that's it. He just wants you to have faith, man, and spread your story. You know what I mean? You just probably
wrong.
Look,
wrong.
You coming on here,
He wants you to exercise by believing in Him. He wants you to exercise His rules
What rules? The rules is in your heart. You already did that.
Okay, well, technically, it's in everybody's heart.
Yeah, but it's
So,
not in no
okay,
book.
well, if
It's
you
not
think
in.
that you're following all of God's rules, more power
No,
to you.
it's
I
not.
know I'm not.
You said what?
I just said I know I'm not following all of them. If you think you're following all of them, more power to you.
No, of course I'm not, bro. No, nobody is.
But I don't think that, it's just because you do one thing. Dude, have you ever read this book? I got this book. I got it in digital, and it's like it's been unlocked. It's in the open source stuff, and I got a copy of it. It's called The Souls of Salvation. And the writer of it he was literally stopped smoking at 43. So maybe I'm going to stop smoking very soon. That he literally points out, like, it's kind of like it's creepy because it talks about some stuff that the Bible doesn't like, which is, like, it's constantly.
Okay, we're not going off of just the Bible. We're going off of
okay. Well, let's just say this. From my understanding, God doesn't like it when people do spiritual, like, practices and stuff like that. Like any type of witchcraft, or he just wants you to have and rely upon him and not, like, calculate the stars.
Let me speak on that. If God bless certain people to do things like that, they're not supposed to charge, bro.
Well, I mean, see, that's the understanding.
They're just not supposed to charge
Now,
money.
it doesn't break my conscience. Never really bothered me that much to read that book. If it was wrong, it would have broke my conscience. But when I read the book, it really kind of enlightened me a lot about what God and who God really is. So it kind of contradicts the Bible a little bit. But it also
you gotta read everything, bro. That's part of wisdom.
So it's kind of like
understand wisdom.
But I'm seeking the truth, and so I'm kind of like understanding.
You have to go further than the Bible. You already spiritually literate. Just don't count on the Bible. Read the Quran. Read read whatever. Anything that's of God.
Quran too, and
anything that's of God. You're of God, bro.
Maybe I do gotta kind of look at the Quran, because there's probably some other messages in there. Because really,
there we go.
Our conscience can kind of like point out. It says in the Bible, it says that no man deceive you.
There we go. Talk that shit.
Be the guy. Like God will give us a conscience feeling if we gotta go. But I'm not there yet. I am not even close.
You are there, bro. You are there.
I can't get drunk and freaking, dude. I'm telling you.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Stop smoking. I have.
Yes, you can. That's your own battle between you and God, bro. Me
drinking and me smoking and not gonna get there.
Okay, but you just got on this channel and expressed yourself, and you are solid, bro. You didn't say nothing bad. We all go through everything. Like, at this point in life, you should fucking drink and smoke, bro. It don't matter. It's between you and God, bro. You came on here and talked about God. You are good, bro. I'm telling you. I can't tell you 100%, but this is how I feel. That's why I show my face and talking to you.
If I was up in heaven, I don't know what the angels would be like. I think we should just destroy him and rebuild him. He's got too much fat on him.
No, that's man, you solid, bro.
I didn't say it, man.
You solid, bro.
Freaking lazy like me, and just blast them. I would just do fat blasters. Okay, yeah, you got that disc?
Hey, bro. Hey, listen to me, bro.
I can picture for some reason I can picture the angel heaven doing this.
Listen to me, bro.
And laughing and playing along with it.
Bro, you are blessed. If you was anything less than blessed, I wouldn't even show my face. I wouldn't continue to talk to you. You are blessed. You open, you blessed, bro. You know what I mean? You solid. You admitted all your things come on, man. You straight, bro. You came on here talking about God. That's all God wants, is you to have faith without no religion, without none of that. You did that, bro. Don't feel nothing less of yourself. Ain't too many people. Ain't too many people come on here and did what you did. Especially talking about God, you got to look at things like that, man. That's naturalness.
Dude, God's the only way I know these things.
And
I mean, the only time I've ever discovered these understandings that I've talked to you about, like the 1,000 years and the time, the only way I've ever figured that stuff out, the only time I've ever figured out the binary equation is when I prayed and asked God, give me the understanding because this is giving me a headache. Boom! God gave me everything I needed.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a headache.
Of my considerable understanding of a long period of time. But he gave it to me pretty much instantaneously in his perspective of time, if you think about it. Anyways, I mean, he's given me everything I've gotten, and literally, if you think about it, he's allowed me to be as lazy as I want. I don't know why I've been blessed. I know I've been blessed. Yeah. Wine.
You is blessed, bro. You a blessed person to even understand to be blessed. Because it's a lot of people that's blessed that don't even understand that, bro. You know what I mean?
I sit here and look at how much stuff I got and I don't even understand how I got it.
That's God, bro.
And then I had a big old bill and then they forgave it. It's like, I don't understand this. Like they think, it's like I don't understand it. I mean, I do, and it's like I want to fight it. And it's like, oh wait, why would I fight that? I mean, like, I don't. If a horse is dead, you don't beat it. You don't beat a dead horse. Nobody beats dead horses unless they want to make sausage or make it tender. I don't know what kind of taco meat that would make, but anyways, I'm not really into horse.
I don't know either, bro.
But I mean, I don't care. I'll eat horse or cow. I mean, I'm not prejudiced.
Out of one thing I learned in life, bro, anybody that's down to discuss God in any type of way, man, is blessed. Like, you got God in you and you have a voice. Like, it's a reason, it's a reason why you on here tonight. Like, you just randomly ran across this channel and able to have this discussion with me, bro. I'm heavily involved with God. You are too. And that's a blessing. That's how I look at it, That's a blessing right there.
You really find a lot of people open-minded enough to talk about God and be like, not
I know, no, I do. But I kind of okay. No, not like that. But let me tell you this. I'll be
what
up
do I
and
got
down.
in here? What do I got in there? Okay, I got Premier Hell. I got my right name. All right,
I'll be up and down with my YouTube, bro. So I'll be back and forth. And it's been a new year, so I'm kind of just getting back started. But I have a lot of good people on here.
I gotta say is, man, just keep it open. I love this open-minded stuff. But don't let it get off track. Don't let those, because there's a lot of people like to twist things and turn things around, and then I'll try to push their narrative on you, and then it's like, then they want everybody to think like they do, and it's like, dude, those are narcissists, man. Don't do it.
Yeah, I kind of been through that, bro. Like for about a year and a half now, man. So right now, my shit is called Keep It a Book, which is called Keep It 100, which is mean just be honest on whatever we talk about. And I'm heavily on God, so
that's great.
I'm on that point, bro.
Even me and my dad don't like to talk about religion. Like, Dad really he doesn't mind talking about religion, but when we get a little conflict, he don't like to admit he's wrong, and so I'd literally be changing the subject on purpose because I don't want to call him a liar, and I don't want to get in his face about it. But I think that kind of works a little bit better than telling somebody that you're wrong. But don't get in the habit of, you're going to have to get into doing, agree to disagree.
Yeah, so let me tell you this, bro. This real talk. We have our ancestors, right? but some like in a generation that we in,
Mhm.
we are here to try to correct our ancestors or just be the ones that's gonna get them through, like, you know, because we are more educated than our ancestors, bro. And when I say our ancestors, I mean our parents, I mean our grandparents. You know what I mean? So I feel like our generation is here to be more knowledgeable of God and to help our ancestors. Because like I'm black, obviously, right? You know, so my ancestors is based off of just the Bible, and that's it. Like, you know, it's nothing more than that. So, but people like us,
You know what's really crazy,
even though
bro?
that you're not
According
black,
to the
bro,
Bible,
but you have God in you. You still have ancestors.
you're telling me that I have God in me. That must mean that you have God in you. Till you see that takes one to know one.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
I know the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so fact is, but we bleed red. We bleed red. I mean, I hate this bullshit about this freaking race shit. I've never.
No, it's not about
I
race, bro.
literally went to school in the 90s. My sister wanted to take her friend out sun tanning and didn't realize that she couldn't go sun tanning because she had a permanent tan. So we thought that was all funny back in the 90s. No racism. There was not a lick of racism, man. Everybody now all of a sudden all this racism in the 2023, man. We got rid of racism in the 90s, man. I was literally, dude. I had so many black friends. I mean, I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, I had no idea, dude. One of my best friends was black, and I had no idea he was black because nobody told him it was Black Month. I mean, literally, we had Black History Month. They had no idea. I mean, we never looked at her skin. We looked at her clothes. I mean, literally. I mean, we really were. It was just a cool time. The 90s was great. I really, there was like, we understood racism, but we didn't freaking care.
Yeah, real talk.
Don't really fucking, it irritates me that we're bringing this shit up, man. It's like, and it looks like there's a lot of racism, but if you went back to this Floyd thing and this other shit, they just exaggerated a whole fucking scenario with police officers doing their duty. And I think that could have been fucking staged. I think it could have been fucking
Yeah, it's to the point in life, bro. It's not about race.
It really could have been. It really could have been. But it also could have been, and nobody wants to keep an open mind. And it really irritates me that it's a possibility.
Yeah,
Because
hey, look, this is how I feel, bro. It's nowadays it's not about race, man. Like, especially when it comes to police
the whole
brutality.
point is he had a criminal record. He was always high, and there's just so much more that meets the eye that makes it to the point that there's a lot of other ones that are more credible than that one. Like the one at the Wendy's. That one was fucking racist. The Wendy's one I saw that went viral and it didn't even go as viral as Praying For It. That motherfucker was so and he was so fucking drunk, but they treated him so shitty. Yeah, they needed to. Those officers needed to be fired. I don't care how drunk you are, but he shouldn't have never been treated like that. I hated that one. That kind of really irritated me. I don't care.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of different politics, bro, and that's what it's designed for, man. To cause confusion. Confusion is the devil.
Exactly.
We all understand that, right? You know what I mean?
They also want to put us against one another. They want to make us. They want to make whites against black. They want to make us think that we're less or greater than each other.
Hey,
You
hey,
know,
hold on, real quick, bro. Let me go through these comments real quick. Thank you for Rayshawn. That everybody believes in God. We believe in our own beliefs, and no one should tell us where we're wrong. As I would never tell someone that believes in God, believe in.
Yeah, nobody should tell you where you're wrong. You should be able to find it for yourself, and then we can. I mean, that's the whole thing: is you listen, you learn. That's it. You test it, you find it. We don't tell you. You don't obey no person. A teacher is the one that points out something to you. You test it against your conscience, and then you look it up and you research it and you find out if it's real or not, and then you follow suit if it's real. You know, let's just say if all of a sudden you found a
All right,
scripture.
hold on, real quick, bro. Hold on, real quick. I'm just trying to get through these comments. Not trying to cut you off, but I got to go back and forth between you and the comments. You feel me? So
Okay, I'm gonna shut up then.
be back. Yeah, you good. You good, bro. You good. So back to Wicked Ways. Okay, I have 6 black children that got out in the sun and enjoy any type of sun activity. What the hell? See, now you done made me mad again. I don't know what Wicked Ways is talking about, but Wicked Ways, if you're still there, let's talk about it though. Did he just really just say police officers doing what they were doing to George Floyd? Oh, so I guess you're talking about on your comments on George Floyd. But before you say something, though, bro, just hold on, because you still got some more comments. And we all got to get a clear understanding. That's what it's about. Just getting a clear understanding, because we are, we all love God, right? But then in on earth in America, we still are different races, so we still come from different uprisings, and we have to come to some point of balance to even talk, with an understanding. Like, let's not get a misunderstanding. Let's get an understanding,
right.
For my boy right here that's on, he's of God, you feel me? And he might be a different race or whatever. I don't even know what race he is, but of course, this being part of a different race.
How about this?
Yeah, I know, but
human?
let me
Is
say
he
that.
a human?
Hold on, bro. Because just being part of a different race, it would cause confusion of the devil. So we gotta further understand, So maybe I need to lead the chat. It doesn't matter what he or had. He didn't deserve to be treated that the way he was. Bad cops behaving, plain and simple. I'm talking about his racism, and his sister talking about a black child out in the sun and realized she couldn't tan. Yeah, I don't know. So
I did say that, and that was actually a fact. My sister asked her friend to go tanning with her.
Yeah, so let me say this real quick. This is a true story that he is giving. So we gotta intercept that. Like, we gotta understand.
No,
he's not saying nothing bad.
When I was 10 years old, this is like in the 90s.
So real quick, Wicked Ways. We all here to keep it 100. We all here to have a voice. She's still in the comment section. Let's just figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? And
no.
I'm pretty sure he's not here to cause no harm. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
But anyways,
then at the same time, hold on real quick, bro. At the same time, he's coming from where he comes from on life. At the end of the day, he said he believed in God, and we all come from different aspects. So we just kind of have to understand that, Yeah, he was just telling a true story, about the
tanning. It's like my sister was laughing that. It's like, and even she laughed. It's like, I can't tan. And so my daughter keeps telling this story. I mean, not my daughter, but my sister. My sister.
So your sister, what is she? She's what is her race?
No, she's white and completely. She was my sister.
And so why did she say she couldn't tan?
I got a daughter now, so I'm thinking and the other thing. Alcohol screws with your brain remembering.
Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. So hold on real quick, because I love everybody here. We got to get it together, man. We got to join forces. So Wicked Ways, he was just telling a story about his sister. It has nothing to do with him. Like, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's
again,
like, it was the funniest thing when she said, it's like, I mean, I've known her for a while. She goes to the same classroom as my sister, and they're in the same. And then they come over to the house, and I know exactly the house they were going. They play out in the yard, and it's like, and then my sister goes tanning, not my daughter, which is doing this, trying to do the thing. That's where I got it confused. Anyway, wants to go, take her tanning to her tanning appointment to go participate because she's a good friend now. Something that you can't do when you already got a permanent tan.
So she was
And it's
already
like,
10
my
or
mom is jealous.
okay, so wait, was she black or
No, she was completely African American. I know for a fact in my memory that she was not like, she wasn't, let's just say it, she wasn't as
okay,
black
so
as my
you saying
keyboard, but she was as black as,
so she was African American. She was African
she
American.
was
The person that
blacker
said that.
than,
You don't have to say what she was
let's
blacker
just
than.
say, add a drop of white to that, and that would be it. A drop, a tiny drop, like literally a little bit of pigment. Like if you turn the lights on, you wouldn't see her. No. You would see her because she was just a little bit lighter. I mean, not to say that there's any kind of like competition and who could be the better ghost, but it'd be kind of fun to do that if it wasn't racist.
I don't know. Some people might take it as racist.
I'm just saying, if it wasn't racist, it was
We're not
fine.
even finna
He's like,
go.
how white can I be? Oh, you whitey tighty. I mean, oh, you blacky wacky. I mean, we're all fun and games, I thought.
Yeah, no,
Wasn't trying to
it go
freaking,
both ways, bro. Because as being a black person, we do make
wasn't
jokes.
trying to
We do.
KKK, you
Hey, look,
weirdos.
let me tell this: we do make jokes as white people too. Like, you feel me? So it's
I
just
know. I
it's
can just imagine.
It's fairness, bro, and that's what God brings in between us to talk about shit like that. Like, if you able to tell a story like that, we should be able to understand. Because I could tell you some stories like the same way, like, so it is what it is, man. So
He's like,
God,
oh my gosh, they were trying to get us to go to a beach. Man, I gotta say, it'd be hard to beat that story. I mean, I'm sorry.
yeah, we passed that story, bro. Because I'm still kind of confused on the story, but honestly, that's
would
not
love to
the
see that
main.
one beat.
That's not the main part. Of
Challenge
the
accepted, right? And my sister's got that one beat. I mean, I wasn't even my story. That was my sister's. I'm just the one telling it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you, bro. We all look, man. The main thing is God, bro. I'm not finna. I don't care if you got a racist story. So I got racist.
All I
stories
gotta
too.
say is it's
That's
okay.
that's what. Look, the first
my
thing you.
point. My
the whole,
point is, I'm
the
sorry
whole
to
point we
interrupt
is
you.
God.
Exactly.
But I
I
don't mean
can
to
always
keep.
interrupt you.
That's it, bro. You don't got. It's all good, bro.
Okay. Well, let me explain. Let me
You got a
explain
voice,
one
bro.
more
Everybody
point
got a
here
voice.
really quick. It's
We
not
gonna,
the
hey,
point. We all bleed the same color. I cut you, red drips out. You cut me, red drips out. Does skin color matter? No. What kills us? What comes out? That matters. Skin color don't matter. Slice the skin open. What comes out? We need to fucking sing a song to explain that shit because we all need to get along and sing this song. make it. We'll give it a better beat.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. It'd be hard though, man. You know, just it's so many people that's just we so
Exactly. The whole
confused,
point is a lot of people are so mesmerized on the color.
But let me tell you,
know
this
what?
though.
I'll
Let me
tell you
tell you this. Like a lot of black folks is memorized
matter,
because
man.
we
Like,
come from
please.
a messed up history, man. So you know, a lot of people don't. You know, I'm able to understand.
What's really
certain
funny
things
is Tosh 2.0 fucking made me crack the fuck up. It's like, man, he's like, I don't know if I can say this, but I don't know
You
how
say whatever you want to say, bro. Go ahead.
And he's like, I don't know how he pulled off slavery. I'm like Tosh 2.0, like Tosh.
What you said? What
He's
about
like,
slavery?
how did we pull off slavery? Like his joke was pretty much, how the fuck did we, the white people, pull off slavery? That's got to be an extreme accomplishment. Because he went on to,
the way I'm thinking in my mind
he
is,
literally went on to explain all the fucking facts.
I'm not gonna say how y'all pulled it off. Are you white? Let me ask you that. Are you white?
Dude, I'm a black. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm black. I identify as black. So what if I look white?
No, I feel you, bro. Hey.
You feel me? You feel me? Okay, I don't think you should accept it that easily. I mean,
I do. Hey, look, I'm
fucking
bro.
kidding me? You ain't fucking black.
I'm half black and half Puerto Rican, bro.
Like, no, Kitty, that's not bad.
Hey, you got some niggas that feel like that. Like, you feel me? Everybody is not as easy as me, and I'm not full black, but I got melanin.
I know.
I got soul.
Yo,
Like,
go home and get your own guys clean.
But I feel you though, bro. I don't feel nothing negative. I feel you just got a voice of your own. I don't feel you cause no harm. So you know,
I mean,
that's the thing about me, bro. Like I know,
anytime I try to cause peace to a situation or try to cause a little bit of understanding to a situation, ooh, I get kicked out and banned all the time. I mean, I'm so used to that because anytime I try to do right, I get slammed in the eyes. Like that's how I know I'm doing something good. Sometimes it's like, you know what? These guys ain't worth my time anyways. I could be grinding freaking
you good, bro.
Sky blocks.
You good, bro.
The other best waste of time. Sky Black Minecraft.
No, hey, look, I really feel your whole mind state, bro. I don't feel nothing wrong. You know, and you still got the right to do whatever, bro. You came on here talking about God. You solidified. So, you know, I got a lot of crazy homies, bro. Like, man, that just speak their mind, like, you know. And it is what it is.
Yeah, hold them dear to your heart, man. Make sure that
at the end of the day, it don't matter about race.
Start talking like the devil, you better get the salt out and freaking like something.
You feel me?
You know, all you gotta do is hey, wait, you better boil the hell out of some water to make sure you got some holy water ready.
So Wicked Wade says, I am a white woman with 3 white children. I have 10 grandchildren, 6 of which are black. And when it comes to racism, I am extremely touchy and very defensive. Yeah, you good on this end. You know, I'm gonna hold it down. Like, you know, if it's too bad, you feel me? My boy right here, he's probably he just hey, I'm gonna keep it a book real quick. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, man. My boy keeping it solid, you know, with no harms. You know, he should be able to do that. That's what this channel is for. He feels comfortable expressing himself. That's what we need to talk about. We gotta like, you feel me? I can't just block. You know, it's cool. It's all good though, man. It's all love. This is good. So, shout out to you though, man.
Somebody want you to block me?
Nah. No, they was just trying to understand you, bro. But she's white too, just like you. She was just saying like she's a white grandmother.
Oh my god, let's lay off this. Like, wait. He
Not like
bleed
that.
red
Not like
you.
that, bro. Not
He,
like
he
that.
bleed red just like you, bro.
Huh?
I mean, honestly, I mean,
No, we all
really,
look. We
do
all
you
in the same.
realize you are really my? How about this? Let me put it this way: you are literally my. Let me put it this way: you are my cousin. I can draw you a line and a graph and how it probably mapped out, but you are my cousin.
And you know why I believe that, bro? Because you have God in your heart, so I cannot disagree with you.
I mean, either way, technically, you were my brother. I mean, but you don't really want to. Okay, like when it comes to females, that's when you want to make sure you don't get too close to the bloodline. I mean, just like with any other
You
species.
get, man, bro. You get a little too deep.
Anyways,
Man, you solid. Hey, let's keep it going though, man. That's why on this channel you do have a voice. You feel me? As
Well,
long
I'm
as we,
not sitting up
hey,
here trying to
as
freaking say,
long,
hey,
as
you suck,
long,
I'm better than you.
hey, look, as long as we talking about God, anything past God, we're not gonna understand, bro. We all gotta talk as human beings. We are human beings that, bro, we face with a lot of evil. You know what I mean? We don't know what's faced towards us. So anything with God is good. That's what my heart is. We talking about God, we solidify. You feel me? And of course, if you from anywhere else, you're gonna feel any different type of way. He's telling his truth, and I'm just minding no hard feelings. Keep it 100. That's what it's about. Keep it 100. My boy keeping it 100. He not getting
Did
on
you
here.
all hear that?
None of that. He keeping it 100. As long as he's talking about God, we good. Race it's always gonna be confusing. That's what the devil designed it for. We're never gonna understand race.
No,
You feel me?
that's not. Don't keep that. No, I don't know.
So look, hey, look. Let's get
Don't
into
keep
this.
it confusing. Don't keep it confusing. Agree upon something, pray upon it. You don't need nobody to teach you. You really don't. Bible says it. They don't need it. Don't need me. You do it all on your own.
Hey, look. So on that note, man, we finna get in. You know about the James Webb Telescope? Or where my boy go?
Yes, I do. I just need some privacy.
Yo. I don't know. He must have fell out, but sheesh. I was just about to get into this next video. Should we walk this earth as brother and sister in respect? Yeah, exactly, man. That's the main point, man. That's what it's all about. And I feel his energy, man. You know, he's a new person that just came up on here. Hopefully he come back on. We could watch the last of this and talk about God. That's all it's about. Long crazy night. Let's take a little break real quick. Oh, my boy back.
I'm here. I just needed some privacy.
All right, look, man. So we finna get into this. You know about the James Webb Telescope?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I've listened to quite a bit of the technical details, and it's pretty freaking amazing the technology that they've actually put into it. And I mean, I don't understand all of it. I mean, I understand a lot of it, but not all of it.
Yeah, me too, bro. So we just want to get into that since we're talking about God, and obviously, right, this is what's going on in the outer space, the universe. You know, so we're gonna get into this video. We're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna talk about some, whatever, and then we're gonna wrap it up, man. We've been in this thing 3 hours. And shout out to you, bro, new subscriber. So I hope to see you tomorrow.
Hey, I'm normally like stuck on Minecraft, freaking stupid bullshit, donkey thirds.
I'm not really ever. I don't ever go on YouTube very often, so hopefully I
Hey,
see
you gonna want to be back tomorrow. You gonna be like, damn, I didn't have fun with you. Well, let me see what Ray Sean on. Let me see what he doing today. You gonna come back, bro?
You know
But
what?
just-
I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to like get you after the StreamYards and give you my personal phone number to pester me to get back on, because then that's the only way.
you got a Facebook?
Yeah, but I don't give it out on YouTube.
You know how to do the private chat?
Here.
Yeah, on here, private chat.
Yeah.
All right, just send your information on the private chat, bro. And
how about you contact me on Discord?
I don't got Discord yet.
Fudge.
It's either like Facebook or phone number or private chat. Just go on a private chat, bro, and tell me your Facebook or your phone number. Whatever your personal contact is, just tell me.
How about I tell you my Facebook and then I give you my phone number in Facebook?
You talking about like right now or in the private chat?
You know, whenever it's more convenient. Let's finish your live stream first, man.
All right. Yeah, you can stay on. I could catch you in the background.
Yeah. I'll comment when I want to be annoying. Finish your live stream.
Despite being positioned 1 million miles from Earth, seven of the 14 known moons of the faraway planet are visible in these fresh pictures, but the rings are the real stars. This video covers all you need to know about the first authentic images from Neptune as seen by the JWST. So stay tuned.
It's still echoing.
According to NASA, the last time scientists could see the planet in such detail was in 1989, when
They said it's echoing. All right, hold on. Let it cool up a little bit. While I talk to Wicked Ways in the comment section. My Facebook, I'm gonna put it in the comment section, but my Facebook is Ray Sean D Bass Miranda. I'll definitely pop up if you put that in. So let's go back to the YouTube. We should be good on this video.
the James Webb Space Telescope has shifted its focus from the furthest reaches of the cosmos to
And so the reason I'm playing this because me and my boy on here, man, was talking about God, and this all has to do with God, man, space, and you know what's out there. So we finna wrap it up with this. Once this video is done, we could chop it up some more and go from there. Wicked Ways
So
says
have
I
you
have
ever
no.
told? Yeah, pause this for a second. Have you ever told anybody that to Google the fact that nobody's ever lived past 120 years?
Oh no, yeah, I ain't.
There's nobody older than 120 years right now. Like the max age is 119, and that's their last year.
Yeah, I
They
haven't did that
live
yet,
past
but
119.
we could definitely do that after this video, bro. And
Alright,
Wicked
good.
Way says I have no idea about this telescope, but I really am kind of digging this
But-
annoying guy. Oh yeah, man.
I mean, all I gotta say is that, dude, there's so much evidence and nobody talks about it. There's no news channel saying, "Hey, again, they
Yeah.
beat the 100."
The news channel is not finna say nothing real. But let's get into this video though, man, because they kind of interested in what this James Webb telescope has. And this telescope been out
Okay,
there for like
this
3 months.
telescope actually takes. It's like it's 400. It's like your camera takes like megapixels, right? This camera, James telescope, this one gathers light a lot quicker, and it can. I mean, they can only point at the star for like 15 seconds and gather. 15 seconds, I think I was, maybe it was 55 seconds or 55 minutes. I think, I don't know, I remember exactly. But regardless, it's literally 55% better, if not 5,500% better than that James Hubble, the one that previously popped up, which,
Yeah.
you know, believe me, This one can actually take pictures of Pluto. The other one could, all you got is a blur. You know, if you
Yeah,
did a
basically. Yeah.
comparison, this
So
one
this,
can actually give you an actual detailed picture of
so
Pluto.
this is the most like updated
Oh yeah,
telescope that's out
this
there.
is like upgrading a freaking Samsung, basically a iPhone -1 to a iPhone 50, which doesn't even exist. I mean, because literally you can't afford it. You can't afford it because it is like that many megapixels. It's, from my understanding, it's fudge. I remember reading it, but I can't remember the exact thing. But it was pretty much.
Let's get into it, bro. Let them see, man. Here we
So
go, James
I
Webb.
I hate being wrong, but it was almost like 15 times better than the S4 Galaxy zoomed in. You know, like
solar system, obtaining a picture of a brilliant Neptune and its delicate dusty rings in detail that hasn't been seen in decades. The JWST has produced groundbreaking images despite being positioned 1 million miles from Earth. 7 of the 14 known moons of the faraway planet are visible in these fresh pictures, but the rings are the real stars. This video covers all you need to know about the first authentic images from Neptune as seen by the JWST. So, stay tuned. According to NASA,
the real question is why are they there?
Was in 1989, when Voyager 2 became the
Why
first
did
and
God
only
make
spacecraft to pass by the ice giant for a brief period. Heidi Hammel, the vice president of the Association of Universities for Research in Astronomy, confirmed this in a statement. It has been 3 decades since we last saw these faint, dusty rings, and this is the first time we've ever seen red.
Double echo.
So long for these photographs of Neptune. I'm really relieved that it worked. The photos were captured by the telescope's near-infrared camera, which has 3 infrared filters that show features of planets that are invisible to the human eye. Neptune doesn't seem blue in the published pictures as it usually does because of this. However, the planet appears greyish-white and has ice clouds striping its surface at the near-infrared wavelengths recorded by Webb's main imager, NIRCam. This is due to the presence of methane in its atmosphere. The planet's atmosphere was also seen by the telescope in great detail. Neptune is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. However, there are several locations where methane clouds at high latitudes may be detected.
Filing a simple return for free with the help of a TurboTax expert?
Feels pretty good.
See if you qualify at TurboTax.com.
You want to marry my daughter?
I don't even.
Blackity
black.
Hey. I'm saying what I want to say, and I don't give a.
All I gotta say is that thank God I got YouTube Premium. I'm a family fan, but I couldn't afford
Despite
it.
the cloud's ability to persist for days in Neptune's atmosphere, nobody understands.
I gotta pay for my shit, y'all. So send them cash apps in. No, it's fine.
An object that appears to be a brilliant star glows over Neptune in a zoomed-out image. Actually, it's Triton, Neptune's most giant moon, which is coated in a frozen covering of nitrogen. It is not a star at all. Triton is more prominent than Pluto and looks brighter due to its reflecting ice coating. When seen in a zoomed-out picture, Triton, Neptune's...
All right, let me tell y'all, this is definitely not the video that I was expecting to. I just want to show y'all the images. That's it. We don't need no explaining.
Thank God, because that dude's so boring.
Yeah, I just want to show the images.
I can literally just tell you, the shit's pretty much out there in the universe, designed by God at the distance that's necessary
for gravitational. Okay, we don't need to get into specifics to try to explain ape theory. I mean, have you found a talking ape, sir? Oh, you have a talking ape.
Just
All
over a year
right.
since the Webb Space Telescope was launched, and the
Let me mute my mic.
In all,
So
Wait,
this is
Tarantula Nebula.
okay. Well,
There are razor-sharp images of galaxies far beyond our own Milky Way, like the Cartwheel, 500 million light-years away, but also magnificent shots from our immediate neighborhood, the solar system, among them Jupiter in exquisite detail, and the ringed gas giant Neptune, seemingly close enough to touch. For months now, the James Webb Space Telescope has been revealing the wonders of the universe in
all right. I guess I should go back to the beginning.
but the telescope was 14 years behind schedule and
You're
vastly over
actually
budget.
right.
We gotta explain to you know. We gotta explain.
I can actually go back to time in any history, but if I were to remember the lottery numbers of a certain time
mirror is around 25
and go
meters
back and
square.
try to win the lottery,
It's made up of 18
which I'm
hexagonal
trying to do,
segments.
All right, hold on, bro. Let them hear what it is.
Reflects infrared
what would
light
it do to
especially
me?
well. The mirror's body is made of beryllium, a lightweight metal that holds its form even in extreme cold. Hard to believe, but it took only 48 grams of gold to coat all of its segments. Remote-controlled actuators are mounted on the back of each segment. The small motors can pivot and turn them in 6 directions. The main mirror collects light and reflects it onto a smaller mirror. It in turn focuses the light to the telescope's measuring instruments, probing the universe's mysteries with a hitherto unknown sharpness and clarity, and recording stunning images like this shot of a vast stellar nursery called the Tarantula Nebula, packed with young stars. Or this one from the Carina Nebula that has been dubbed Cosmic Cliffs. There are razor-sharp images of galaxies far beyond our own Milky Way, like the Cartwheel, 500 million light-years away, but also magnificent shots from our immediate neighborhood, the solar system, among them Jupiter in exquisite detail, and the ringed gas giant Neptune, seemingly close enough to touch. For months now, the James Webb Space Telescope has been revealing the wonders of the universe in unprecedented ways, and this is just the beginning.
Well, earlier I spoke to Sarah Kendrew, an astronomer working for the European Space Agency in Baltimore as a member of the James Webb Space Mission. I asked her if it was worth the effort.
Yes, Webb was absolutely worth the effort. It was a long road to get there, but the data that we're seeing from the telescope, we're only 1 year into this mission. Everything that comes back is just fantastic in quality, in depth, in detail that we can see. And we're already seeing so many new things in all different areas of the universe. So we're really excited about the rest of the mission and very pleased where we are today.
The images that James Webb produces are being described as windows into our history of our universe. In layman's terms, and I assure you, you're talking to one, what do you see in these images and how does it help us? We understand life, the universe, everything.
In layman's terms.
Yeah, so astronomy as a science, you know, we don't work in a lab like a chemist or a biologist would. So really, for us to learn about the universe, we just have to look all around us. You know, the universe, in fact, is our lab. So what we try to do is observe and record light in as many different ways as we can at different wavelengths, all the way from the radio to the X-ray. So what we're seeing with Webb in the infrared is a huge technological step forward for that particular kind of light. And so it's kind of opening up a huge new kind of parameter space in terms of how deep we can see in the universe and the level of detail that we can see in the images. So in that sense, it really is a kind of a new window into the universe that's showing us the universe in new and exciting different ways, and is giving us new pieces of the puzzle of understanding the physics of everything we see around us.
Just how much has, and it's only been a year, but how much has the Webb telescope shaken up our knowledge of the universe's history?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, it's still very early days. We are still learning a lot about how the telescope operates and how to get the best quality data out of the observatory. But what we're seeing so far has just been, staggering. The performance is really fantastic. There's still a lot of things, a lot of new things to learn. There have been some really tantalizing hints that, particularly when we look at the galaxies in the very early universe, which is something really Webb was optimized to study, that there may be some challenges to our understanding of what these galaxies should look like. It's really getting us very excited for what new things we will discover in the years to come. It's extremely early days, and science progresses slowly. It takes time to understand and interpret what we're seeing. But there's absolutely no doubt we're going to be discovering lots of new things about the universe.
Okay, very quickly, it's a hard question to answer quickly. Will the telescope help us find life in space?
Yeah, that's a hard one to answer quickly. But I mean, finding life in space, like definitive evidence of life in space, is extremely challenging because you have to rule out every other mechanism that could have caused the teeny tiny signal that you're seeing. What Webb is definitely doing already is helping us understand better the physics and chemistry of these exoplanets. So these are planets orbiting other stars and galaxies. Every planet we have observed with Webb has already shown us like new different chemistry that we have never been able to see before. So it's going to give us a really big step towards that big goal.
Exactly. It's so freaking simple, but yet so freaking annoyingly complicated. But yeah, that's so simple. Nope, we didn't find nothing. We got a lot of information, but no data. Yeah, it's like I know how exactly where to stop my mob breach, because nothing can spawn past that shit. Period. Anyways, point is, I want them to spawn there. I'm bored.
Oh, my bad. I was on mute. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I've been on here 3 hours. You gonna be around tomorrow, bro?
I hope so.
All right, man.
Get a hold of me on Discord if you got Discord. I mean, that's where I'm always at. I always check Discord. I've already just looked at it this morning, and I looked at it later today. And nobody's really asking me any special questions that somebody didn't already answer, or I didn't already answer. I hate repeating myself.
It's all good. We're gonna be back, man, in the afternoon tomorrow. You gonna be around?
Yeah, you get a hold of me, I'll be here. I mean, hopefully I'll look for. I mean, actually, I don't know how to I tried to get it. Anyways, I'll look for you, man. I mean, I don't have any more.
Hey, look, just find me on Facebook, bro, Rayshawn.
I'm so freaking sober. I don't know how to do that anymore.
Well, get drunk and get whatever. Get unsober and find me.
Can't do it. My kids got schools on Monday. I don't drink on
everybody out there though. Nah, man, look, Rayshawn, Rayshawn Miranda, bro. I don't know. Just find me. You'll be back. You'll find me tomorrow, man. Hey, salute to you though, man. You're a solid one.
Maybe not tomorrow, but someday.
It's all good though. Hey, I'm glad you tuned in, man. Gave everybody an opportunity to just open their mind up, man. It's all about God.
Hey, thank you for listening, man. That doesn't mean I'm right. Just because I said it doesn't make it right.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But you still got a voice, though, so everybody.
Well, thank you. That's the whole point, man. I wish I had $1 million. I could super chat you.
Shit, I wish you did too, man.
I would be like,
hey, you gonna find me again? I'm gonna be back live tomorrow, bro. You gonna find me, man.
Looking at my bank account, worrying. I'm hoping. Hope I can pay rent. I hope I can pay rent.
You got it, bro.
And that fucking ass water bill. No, they had to replace my water heater this month, so it's like 50 gallons. Oh, we'll come back tomorrow and drain it out again. Another 50 fucking gallons of water?
You got it though, bro. God got you, man. You
I
didn't
know,
struggle on
I never
God.
had a
God got you,
problem.
bro.
I
Hey,
never
brother,
had a problem.
hey, find me, man. Rayshawn, bro, on every platform. On Facebook, Rayshawn, Rayshon, Miranda. Common spelling.
Can you email it to me? DR
Hold on.
radio@me.com.
Actually, look. Just stay on here, bro. Hold on, look. You got a phone number?
Yeah.
Okay, just stay on here. I'm about to end this live. We're gonna be background without being live, and you can give me your phone number, and that'd be the best way. So I'm about to end this live. Just stay on here, all right?
All right.
Peace and
Sounds
blessings
good.
to everybody out there. We got 3 people watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow, man. Rayshawn, keep it a book. Feel me, Rayshawn, keep it a book. Rayshawn, keep it a book. Peace and blessings. Good episode, man.